right, guys. Hello.
She got the burner account on. She like KD. The burner account.
The spam? Oh shit! He said I do have the burner.
To my left is my imaginary friend.
My
I
imaginary.
think we'll put
I'm
this
not
in
here.
Who shall
right
not
now.
be named.
You just
You
see
know
me
what I'm
here.
Nah, but that actually just got real famous, like randomly, just like having spam accounts and shit. Did you really? I heard like that's just like for like mainly like provocative shit.
I have.
Mhm.
You have one?
When I was with my ex for 7
Slanging
years,
dick and shit. You know.
I'll
What
put it out there right now. I don't give a fuck. So when I was my ex for 7 years.
Uh huh.
I had one specifically just for family, and the other one I had on my hoes.
Did she know?
Hell, never figured it out. Never 7 years of the same shit. Never figured it out.
Sheesh, you gotta show me your ways, boy. I gotta get on some
that
shit.
account that I'm using now was that one.
So
That
now
I
he's like,
all that whole shit.
he said I done harnessed all that energy.
City boy from the beginning.
City boy since back then.
I was city boy before a city boy.
That's crazy. I fuck with that though. That's kind of swaggy.
This account I've had it since 2013 for a minute already.
Oh, where? Oh shit.
But I don't like post any.
I'm gonna start posting nudes. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Look,
I post.
Why you look at me like that, Rose?
I don't post news, but I post like provocative.
Don't be giving my shit away for free.
That's the only.
Oh, I thought Tumblr was dead.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, I heard it was like a porn site now, basically.
Nah, they took all the porn off.
Did they take all the porn off?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But she just said you can.
you want porn? Go on Twitter.
Twitter's crazy. Twitter's got crazy.
It's top tier.
Compared to Twitter.
Tumblr porn?
I like how
Different
Rose
shit.
said it's top
It's a whole
tier.
different world.
Different shit, bro.
It's like
I've never been on Tumblr. I've
Me
I
either.
could be like scrolling like at 2 in the afternoon. There's like fucking flowers and shit, and then you just see
And
like
then-
ass or something.
Ass.
And then
Oh,
you just keep
word?
Scrolling and then it's
Look
like
excited.
Oh,
aesthetics and
word!
shit,
Just straight
yeah.
cheeks.
Yo, it gets crazy out
Yeah.
of nowhere on Tumblr.
And you don't
Oh,
even have
okay.
to follow the account. It's who you follow that just shares it. So
That shares their
your
shit.
feed is what they share. So if they're horny,
Oh.
usually at night, like after a
Oh, they
certain
posting all
time,
kinds of
all
crazy
girls
shit.
and guys would
Yeah.
just share a bunch of shit, and I'm just
Bunch
like,
of
oh my
shit.
god,
Fucking
yeah.
maniacs.
Yeah, that should be
It's
wild.
at 2 in the morning. You up?
Nope.
I be saying them shits out sometimes on the
Oh,
work.
I'd be up at 2 because I just woke up.
For
go to the
work,
bathroom
to be an
go to work.
educated, to
Right.
be a productive member of society.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't give a fuck
To
about
pay my
society.
taxes.
I don't give a fuck about it.
That's crazy. So Tumblr is where it's at.
Yeah.
I'm making a Tumblr.
It was. It ain't like it was.
It's not.
like it used
I
to be.
mean, if you have following way before that band,
Oh.
then you're good. But if you get on it now, like as a newbie, you're not gonna work out.
You're not gonna get it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna have to do that shit.
You're gonna have to go outside,
Yeah.
homie.
Damn. Nah, that's crazy.
To the
So
Because
back.
that's where everyone like. It doesn't matter what type of body you have. People are always gonna gas you on there.
really,
Yeah.
Always.
Always. There's always gonna be somebody that's gonna love.
It's gonna
it.
be the longest.
let me borrow your
thread.
Tumblr account, Rose.
I don't have one.
All of a sudden, you see, this man's all educated on Tumblr. and
I don't
doesn't
have
one.
nobody that I know in person on my Tumblr.
Oh, word?
Because it's like that.
It's like
Yeah.
that.
You're n-
It's
people
like
don't
that.
usually add people that they know in real life or
Yeah,
like in
nah.
person.
I don't see a problem
Because
with
it's
that.
like,
It's that weird, wild shit.
because that's how.
That's just you.
Yeah, because I don't like I've shared porn on it too. I don't want my fucking like cousin seeing that shit or something or like
Right.
my friends from school or something
Like
like
porn,
that.
what do you mean? Like straight getting railed type shit, or
Sometimes it's like that too. Some like it's just
oh,
gifs
word?
or videos like that
It's
people share. I'm
wild.
telling you, it's wild.
So that's like OnlyFans before OnlyFans.
yeah,
Way more wild.
Because girls be like they do like
Girls
a
are
lot
wild.
of. They
I'm
do a lot
learning
of
some
body
shit today.
positivity on it. So like girls like they hype everyone hypes each other up that
It's
they
love.
feel comfortable enough to share their
It's
stuff.
love. It's
I'm gonna
love.
have to borrow somebody's Tumblr account and see what's
But
up.
you gotta have like an OG Tumblr.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get with
I had
somebody
to
that-
delete my old one because my son's dad like
He
I
found
never
it?
share I didn't share like my stuff on there like that at the time. And like he knew the stuff that I did share, but he never seen my blog until after we broke up and he was pissed. Like
Did you
I-
have? Okay, let me ask you this:
Girl.
Did you have like porns of like other dudes, but before
no, I
him or
didn't.
after?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but he just like saw a whole different like side of me, I guess. So
Oh,
like
that's crazy.
he was just like, nah.
City girl,
I
he
mean,
said-
we weren't
This man
together no
just-
more. That's We weren't together no more,
No,
but
yeah,
he
okay.
was just giving me so much shit about it that I just deleted it, and I had like
Typical baby
50,000
daddy.
followers. I wish I could like make money off
shouldn't
of
have
it,
done
but
it.
you can't make money on Tumblr from followers
No?
like on
Nah, you
TikTok.
can't.
and shit.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nah.
it. I'm gonna do that shit.
It was before OnlyFans though.
Yeah, it was way before TikTok. Like that shit's
That
I'm
was
gonna have to do
everything
OnlyFans.
that you see on Twitter has probably already been on Tumblr.
It's already been Tumblr.
Yeah.
You're very
Even the brand
educated.
new shit that they made today was
Yeah.
already on Tumblr.
Oh.
Even I follow Frank Ocean on there. He used to post on
yeah,
there too.
he was hilarious.
Yeah.
On Tumblr?
on
Yeah.
Tumblr, he was wild,
wild.
but he was hilarious.
Janae too.
Janae Monáe?
Janae is
Yeah,
fire.
she used to
Yeah.
be on Tumblr a lot.
Damn,
Lot.
she's fire.
And you know she's with that pansexual shit.
I be fucking pants too. I'll be down with that.
This
What does that
nigga.
mean?
Taylor Swift be on
This
Tumblr too.
nigga.
I'm just trolling.
Y'all niggas retarded.
I like
Nigga
the
said
pause
that.
this man used. This man said, "Y'all are re." That pause. That's funny. This man is nuts.
Y'all tarded again.
Squared.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man, that's funny.
I be fucking pants.
Is that what that means? Y'all crazy.
That's what he said.
That's no, because she said something about being pans. Who Janaeoko? Pansexual.
It's like when
They fuck anything.
No, it's like when you don't see like a
A
gender.
gender.
So you'll
That's crazy.
So yeah, you do fucking
the person.
You're willing to be with someone
So
that's
that-
trans, someone that's
Oh.
like
Oh,
like
no. It
that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I
Trans
rebuke
guy,
that
girl,
statement.
Someone that doesn't
Nah, he be
label
fucking
themselves.
pants.
So it's basically like when you say, oh, you fell
He
in love
be
with the person,
fucking
not the-
pants.
Like the outside, like all that bullshit. Like that.
No,
Not
it's
that
like
there's
when
anything wrong
someone
with fucking
like
pants,
they don't
but he be doing it.
they'll date any gender, which
You
would
wild,
mean
dog.
someone that's like a guy, girl, or someone that's like a transsexual.
Okay.
Like,
Right.
So y'all
All
good.
three of them, or
So
like
y'all
whatever
good.
genders
Y'all
there are. They're
good.
with.
Drag too, right?
Yeah.
Drag,
I don't understand this world no
Straight.
more.
You
gay.
be fucking pants.
Nah,
There's
I'm-
You be
bi,
fucking
pants.
there's
Binary.
straight,
You gotta speak it to the
there's
mic. pimp.
lesbian, there's pansexual.
Say
Yeah,
it
you
again.
be fucking anything, huh? You
Yeah.
pan.
Hey, if it got
You
a
pan
hole.
fucking
Yeah.
ebony
Yeah.
queen, everything.
He said
Hey,
you a pan.
You are
You
a
a
pan.
pan.
That's offensive.
Es una olla.
Es una
Es una
olla.
olla.
Oh yeah.
Un sartén.
Fucking sartén. This man is nuts. Welcome back, guys. We got a little fucking crazy right now. Welcome back, guys. We got the man Eric, as usual. We got Rose again
Juan.
today.
My homie, my imaginary friend, Juan right here.
Juan, yes. it's
Juan.
Yes, sir.
Say what's up, Juan. And you guys just heard the other voice in the back, Maria, film her food.
Filmer food.
Film over food, you know what I'm saying? He's like, don't.
She said, ah. I didn't press the button.
You good.
Oh man. Nah, so
That camera's
yeah,
too
we got some
HD.
crazy shit for you guys today. Literally. Our topic today is basically anything that has to do with anything paranormal. And I spoke to Rose off camera. This man's got some shit. You know what I'm saying? This man's got some crazy shit.
Some shit has happened.
Oh,
What
no.
about you, Juan?
Don't look at me like that, bro.
I'm trying to lock eyes with
Nah,
you, big homie.
hell.
I'm trying to lock eyes. I'm trying to read you right quick.
He said all this shit happened around me too. He
Is
on
that making eye contact with you?
paranormal activity. Had the ass up and everything.
Oh,
Fuck
nah.
my nose.
Ah.
Orale.
Remember he's pansexual.
He is
He'll
pan.
fuck anything.
He is pan.
If it's got a hole,
Orale.
Oh, hey, yo.
Pause.
right?
Pause.
Pause.
Bruh.
Nah, but yeah, I've had a lot of shit happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna hear about that shit. And hopefully the people in the chat could actually tap in and tell us their stories. Basically, it's anything, any experience, encounter, story you heard of. And yeah, we're gonna get the ball rolling from there, know what I mean?
Right.
do it, let's do
you
it.
guys even think ghosts are real?
I do.
Hell yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why?
That's like, I don't understand. See, I would like to understand why, like the whole concept behind a ghost, like how to become that, because it's basically what they call an apparition, right? It's just like a disembodied thing, you know, a soul, I guess you could say. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of interesting because I'm assuming it's like energy. You know what I mean? Like somebody's energy that's left behind.
What say you, big homie?
I think I agree with Chago though. Like real shit. It's just like energy that's just lingering around. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't able to cross over.
But it
type
be
shit.
coming in different forms. I see like
Okay.
people talk about shadows, orbs, disembodied voices, like even poltergeist could be considered like as ghost as paranormal.
Yeah, poltergeist are ghost niggas.
Yeah.
Ghost.
So it's
This man is wild.
yeah.
What about you, Eric?
Yeah, for
Do you
me,
believe?
I'm gonna be devil's advocate this episode. Yeah, I haven't seen.
Explain for
anything like
those
that.
illiterate. Me.
Yeah, I'm just like I've never had that experience, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna be devil's advocate. So I'm gonna be like on the side that of disbelief.
I like how he could have put it in simpler terms for me, but he
That's
had to
love.
love.
use.
for you.
Love.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
love right
He's
there.
basically
That's love.
saying he wants
You
to be
retarded.
He wants
Let me
to
help
be,
you out real quick.
Basically, so
He's basically
because
saying
you
he's gonna be the
retarded.
ops.
yeah,
Yeah, you
basically,
ain't
for lack
riding
of
with
better
us.
terms, basically.
He gonna be
Basically,
the
we're your
ops.
Delamo homie, and he's out here bringing on his tongue about
Oh,
what
okay.
it was Bracken blood.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
That's
yeah,
Eric
Okay.
right now.
That's
yeah,
what's happening
for
here.
sure, for sure.
That makes sense.
He
You
just wants
hood
to be
hopping, Eric?
oppositional. Just to
Is
be
that what's happening?
oppositional.
You hood hopping?
hood hopping?
Let me
That's
find out,
crazy.
hood, I'm coming after you.
That's
Find out.
crazy. Nah, but let's kick it off. Give us one of your crazy stories, Rose. Let's kick it
Let's
off with one of
see.
those.
Damn.
The craziest one off the top.
Craziest one off top?
Yeah.
Like scary crazy?
Just anything. Yeah, hit us with that.
Or even
Alright.
your first paranormal experience.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help you,
Oh shit.
like, go into it.
Well, because my first paranormal experience is like from my grandma's house. My brother and I, we used to sleep on pallets on the floor, right? And we would have the same dream of this guy that would run down the hallway, jump over us and our pallets, jump out of the window, and die every night, right? And so, you know, I remember, I don't even remember how the conversation came up with my brother. We were so young. But I remember I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, man, I had a bad dream last night." He's like, "You too?" I was like, "Yeah, man, you had one?" He said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, what was yours?" And he was like, "Oh, man, there's this dude who came running down the hallway, screaming at the top of his lungs, and he jumps out the window and he died." And my mouth just dropped because I looked at him. I was like, "Hey, bro, I had the same dream. Like
That's wild.
like that happened to me too." And so that we would have those dreams actually for years, like well into our early teens, of this guy that would run down the hallway and jump out the window and die every night.
Damn, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Did
Your
you guys
grandma
ever, like-
never seen shit like they never seen any of that shit.
So my grandma's house is creepy. All right, so
We're not invited to barbecues. I'm not going.
I'll slide.
I'll slide, he
I'll
said.
slide for sure. I'll come through.
It's only at night, right? It's only
Oh,
at night.
for sure.
that's
I'm
crazy.
gonna be awake.
So we can barbecue outside.
Nah. Hey, as some crazy as it sounds though, I would love to go like encounter some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with you, dog?
Ebony Queen.
Yeah. That's exactly what's wrong with him, dog.
That's what's wrong with me, huh?
He said Ebony Queen. Nah, but for real, some real shit. I would love to experience some shit like that. Like to actually sit there and like experience, like go through the whole like the haunting, the paranormal shit, to seeing shit, to debunking shit too. Like that'll be kind of lit. Like that. I used to watch Ghost Adventures when I was a kid a lot. I love that shit.
That shit
So
was
do some shit like that
crack.
is kind of crazy.
That'd
I would
be
like to
dope.
like go to like the most haunted places in the world and
Hang
just
out
yeah,
with cameras everywhere.
yeah.
That'd be dope.
Or even fuck
Would you
the
guys be down?
cameras, cuz fuck that. Just take your GoPro and just lay her down in the
Take-
cemetery.
Would you guys be down? I would love to do that shit.
I'm down.
I've done it.
I'm down.
I'm good.
I'm done.
I'm fucking chilling.
I ain't got no kids. I ain't got nothing to lose.
Hey, facts.
Eric's like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight.
I thought you were at Devil's Advocate. What's going on?
What happened?
You still won't do it?
I'm
You don't
shook.
even believe in them. How you scared?
They're
I'm
already
shook,
dead
bro.
anyway. You ain't disrespecting the dead. They gone. They've been gone for years.
They got no
Fuck 'em.
respect.
Fuck them. All right, they're gone. That's
They're
it.
not real.
Dude,
I
Said
mean,
they're
you
out.
talking facts.
Morals is out the window on this bit. Just do it.
Just do it, huh?
Just do
Famous
it.
last
Like
words.
Nike, just do it. Just do it.
Famous last words.
bro.
Famous last words.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Nah, but keep
Hello.
going with your grandma's house. What's up
Say it
with your
again?
grandma? Pause. Don't mean it like
Yeah,
that.
we tried to hit up my grandma, dog. Damn.
So what your grandma
She's
do?
still alive, nigga. You just gotta give her some respect.
Oh,
I'm
cuz,
just
what
playing,
you doing?
dog. I'm just
Damn.
playing. You know it's all love.
Shit, at my grandma's house, man. I don't know, cause so you know that happened with the Running Man thing. So I used to sleep on the couch when I got older, in that same living room where right next to that window, that old boy would jump out and die.
That's a red flag right there.
Right? But I forgot about it though, right? Like I wasn't thinking about it. So this one particular night, I'm on the couch and I'm facing the couch,
Play that Halloween shit there.
right? And so, like I can hear people walking down the hallway, right? Like, so I hear somebody walking down the hallway, and I'm thinking like, oh, it's my grandma. She got up to go to the bathroom, right? And so I'm just chilling there, right? And so I hear the footsteps come in. All right, boom. And then I hear the footsteps, and my grandma's got like a coffee table like this that's like right next to the couch. And so I hear the footsteps come past the couch, or past the coffee table, right behind me on the couch. And for some reason, it got cold, and I got the chills, and I got scared for some reason. I'm facing inside the couch, right? I'm just like, huh,
What the fuck's going on?
why am I scared? It's just my grandma. So I turn around, and nobody's there. There's fucking nobody there. And I'm like shook. I'm like,
Hold on, my bad. Hey, I was like, who the fuck breathing hard as fuck?
The sound effects.
effect was crazy. Oh, that
caught
shit
him
was
off
on
guard,
point
huh?
though.
He was scared. He's like, oh
I
shit.
was like,
I could hear him
somebody
breathing.
drink some tea, some cough drop, like,
He thought it was in his head,
breathing
huh?
hard as hell. God,
Somebody needs some cardio.
Somebody, anybody.
Hey, god damn.
Oh, the look on his fool's face was priceless.
They can't.
Oh.
They can't see my imaginary friend.
Nah, but I
I'm
could.
not
That
even
shit was
here.
funny. Oh man. So that was okay. So what was the ending of the story? Like, how did it end? What happened?
Okay, so I got scared, right? I'm
Mhm.
looking, and then like how when you're looking down the hallway, you
Mhm.
can kind of see footsteps kind of pushing down. So
Was it like
Whatever
a
was
wooden
there.
like wooden floor?
nah, it's carpet.
Oh, okay.
It's carpet for it, but it's old.
Oh, so you could see the
You can
indentations,
see the indentations when like there's footsteps,
but there
like
was no
as
one
they're
there.
happening, right? And so now I'm looking. Whatever it was walked around the table about 3 times, and then I got frozen. I got stuck. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Does the 3 laps, and then I was scared. My grandma always kind of left the hallway light on just because when she comes down the hallway to go to the bathroom, I see the footsteps, and I'm watching it go back down into the hallway and back into the back room. And that back room is an important place in this house. My uncle died in that back room.
Oh
And
shit!
so I was just like, but it also could have been that nigga that died and jumped out the window. Shit, I don't know.
That's wild, dog.
I
I'm
don't
not going to
know.
your. I'm gonna go to your grandma's house. Where your grandma
Doing
stay?
investigations.
You know,
Send your
El
mama to a
Segundo.
hotel for the night.
He said in house
Just stay right there.
dropping down the addy
no.
and shit.
Off of Van Ness.
Nah, but like I said, I think I've had only I want to say what is it, three experiences, and out of those 3, I'm just like, dude, I want to see some shit again, but then I'm like, what if I'm a bitch? But then I don't know if I'm a bitch until I'm in a situation. You know what I mean? It's like a fight or flight kind of shit. Like you don't know what's up.
Shit, I'm a bitch.
Yeah, like you,
That's how I
you
felt
could
on
be
the
like,
couch.
oh shit, I'm a straight bitch, and then just run, or just like, nah, fuck this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Run it, ghost, motherfucker.
Just
You gotta
catch
catch
him.
that fade.
That's what I'm
Grab
saying. You
with
gotta
the gun,
catch
catch
the
the quick,
imaginary
motherfucker.
fade, just start swinging. Nah, but that shit. It's actually really intriguing to me. Like I want to see, because it's interesting to me. Like someone that was once here is like,
Still
I
here.
guess like their energy is still here.
Right.
But as a shit, sometimes, a lot of times with us, like these serious possessions or
Oh, okay,
serious
that's
shit,
different.
sometimes it's not even someone that was here.
It's not even human.
Sometimes it's just somebody that just came up from somewhere else. You
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck is this person doing here?
Well, so a lot of times when shit like that, like demonic possessions and shit, a lot of times it's shit that was never even human. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's like goes back to like angels and demons and shit kind of thing. If you believe, if you choose to believe, type
Nah, I
shit.
choose not to believe, player.
Yeah, it's a good answer.
Nah.
Nah, man, it's a good answer.
Can't hurt you if you don't believe in them. Huh?
Huh? I love aliens. I want to see one. I want to get probed.
Our
Pause.
parents were aliens.
What?
You think about our parents were aliens. If you
I've
think
seen
about
an
Yeah.
alien. I ain't seen no
This
demon.
motherfucker, the
Our
last
parents were aliens. If you
episode
think
kept
about
saying
our parents were
aliens and
aliens,
looking at me.
illegal aliens, right?
Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
it's illegal, right?
Or
Well,
they're the
or
god. They
demons.
were the gods.
There
Or
is an
angels.
argument
Race
about that.
civilizations for sure.
There is an argument about that.
All right, so
There's
Jay,
an argument.
like, what was your first?
My first one, I was probably like about maybe like 10 years old, bro. And I was living at the house over there on 43rd and Avalon. And it was like, I think it was like a family gathering because all my family was on the other house. We had, my aunt and my uncle used to own like, there's like 4 properties right there. We used to live in the one on the left. And then the crazy part was one time my aunt hated us being in the house, especially because with like the party was in the other house. She didn't want us to go in there and fuck shit up or whatever. Well, we were still young, so we wanted to get toys and shit.
You were those kids.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. We snuck in the house. It was me and my 2 cousins, and it was me and my little cousin actually in the house. I'm not too sure if this dude even remembers this shit, but I remember my older sister and my older cousin stayed outside on lookout. And so you know when you go into a dark ass house, you go into one room, you turn the light on, and the fucking the light outside only goes out to like a certain little area.
yeah.
So what happened was I'm in the fucking bottom of the bed pulling out the fucking toy chest, and then out of nowhere, bro, we used to have a door in that kitchen that would swing open and close. You know, you push it open and it would like kind of creak a little bit. Nothing crazy. My sister scared the shit out of me one time at that house, but that's a different story. I fucking walked. I heard we were just looking for toys and shit, rattling through the shit, and out of nowhere, bro, we start hearing footsteps. So we like turned and looked out the door, and we just stayed looking. We're like, fuck, we got caught. So and I look out the window, I peep out the window, and the window literally faces right outside where my cousin and my sister standing. So I'm like, okay, maybe these motherfuckers came inside to get us or something. I looked out, they're still outside, and then out of nowhere, bro, we hear the footsteps because it was hardwood floor. We hear the footsteps just coming and coming, and then we see a shadow, and then right when the feet like footsteps end right at the door, me and my cousin just look, and we're just shocked. We're just staring like, who the fuck is that? I'm over here thinking it's my cousins or some shit. Out of nowhere, bro, this motherfucker takes flight. That shit just runs right back into the kitchen. Bro, I was out of there, dog. Well, he said, fuck the toys, fuck everything. We ran out and we was gone. That shit was crazy. That was the first time I ever heard some shit. But those houses, those properties, I think long time ago, those properties, that whole block, it used to be a cemetery. So they built houses on top of them. So I think like all 4 of those properties actually had some kind of crazy shit in there. But that was my first one. And ever since then, I'm like, there's some ghosty ghosts out there, dog. That's crazy.
Yep.
What about you? Juan?
For me, I was probably like 8 or 9 the first time I ever see some stupid shit like that. So to give context, this happened when I used to live on 11th Ave and 63rd.
Dropping addies and shit.
Dropping daddies. Verify that shit. I'm from the hood. And this house was old. I don't know how old, but for some reason, just to give more context, there was this tombstone piece of concrete in the backyard with someone's name and
Oh, that's wild.
a year they were born and died.
Red flag.
Which, for me, I was like, what the fuck is he even doing there?
Bruh.
Uh-oh.
You know what
And
I mean? Like,
to give more context, I was outside with my baby sister's 2 god sisters. Everybody else was inside the house. the parents, everybody, just chilling, talking, drinking, all that shit. So her older sister goes, I dare you guys to walk all the way to the back of the property in the dark. You know, as a kid, you get dared to do some shit like that.
do it.
So the whole
You
back
got
of the
to.
house is, there's one house in the front, which is my house, big ass yard,
Got to see it
another
through.
house in the back, then a little bit piece more yard, and the back of the fence. The fuck is that?
This is sound effects, bro.
Come on now.
My man Chuck.
And at that time, there was this old, rundown Chevy Suburban in the middle of the backyard. No one, I don't know who the fuck who owned that shit. I don't know who. It was probably like a 80, 79, 80 Chevy Suburban, them long ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it was doing there. So we started walking back to the yard. As soon as we hit the back of my house, we see this little shadow about probably like, it's probably like a taller height.
What the fuck?
No features, and it was glowing red. That is red aura around it. So me and her stop. Literally, we just stop on our tracks and we're just staring like, what the fuck is that? And as it's running, it looks like a stick figure. It's just like basically like it's stuck against the wall of the house in the back. So it's running, it's getting taller.
What the fuck?
And it's still going red. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? As it hits the corner of the house, it's like paper. The shadow was like paper. Literally hit the corner of the house, bend it, and went to the other side, and then bend again to the other side of the wall. So we lost sight of it, and we're like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, we're probably just seeing shit. We kept walking more to the back. As we walked halfway up to the point where the Suburban was parked in the middle of the yard, we saw her running against the gate all the way in the back of the property. It's running against, and you see it like the neighbors from that side of the house, they had sheet metal as a fence. So you saw it like curving
Molding on that
against.
shit?
You saw it going and curving against the sheet metal.
Yeah.
You with the
Kind of
waves
like
of the sheet
Robertson
metal.
Deacon.
It hits the corner, and as soon as it hits the corner, it starts running towards us to the front. Bro, we fucking start running back. Her older
Ghosted.
sister, who's looking at us walk to the back, even she's pale. Like she's like, no, hey, get the fuck inside the house. Get the fuck inside the house. We run inside, and then we're just like, she's like, don't say shit. Don't say shit. Don't somebody say shit. And we're just chilling there. Like we're sweating. We're white. And we're like, what the fuck is that? I opened the curtain to the front yard, the front window, and I literally see it running across my front yard. And you could tell it because it was just going red from the outside. No face features and nothing. Just pitch black shadow. And it's not the first time I saw that. I saw him 3 times in total. Damn. And doing the same shit. Always running towards you at the end. Like creepy motherfucker. That's the only
wild.
time I've ever been scared by some shit like that. Only time. Everything else was whatever.
All
But
the
it was
other
that
times they
first
could have ran
time-
that shit.
It was that first time. It's just like, what the fuck? Like you couldn't tell what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's just pitch black shadow, and that was my first time.
That's wild, dog. That's some crazy shit. I was gonna say, what about you, Eric? But this man is a non-believer.
No, but
Bro,
the thing about that
nothing
is,
has
I
happened.
forgot to mention. From my brothers, I'm not the only one that's seen that shit. 4 of my brothers have seen the same motherfucker too, and
Oh,
the same
fuck.
shit. He runs
Damn.
for some reason against the walls, and it just comes at you at the end.
That's crazy. You guys should just stand there and lock it up with that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Square up, bro.
Bro,
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think,
Gots
bro,
to
that
see
shit wasn't
it
even
through.
human, bro. Like that shit was some other shit. It's like, why is there a tombstone piece of concrete in the backyard in the first place? You know what I'm saying? It is, but like right here in the Crenshaw district, it's like, what the fuck is that even doing
That's
there?
crazy, bro. It's like buried somebody in the backyard.
That's what I'm saying.
That's some crazy shit. This man is wild.
Hey, you gotta put that X-Files music, dog.
That's
Oh,
right
I
there.
got you.
He got us. He got us. Here.
Oh,
That was perfect for that,
That was my
one,
show.
bro.
That was my
that's
show
the
growing up.
one.
I believe Scully. I believe.
I want to
Scully.
believe.
I remember, bro. I love that fucking show. It's just wild.
Yeah.
He has some
man.
crazy shit on there. The Jersey Devil. Have you seen that one? That shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, bros? You was gonna try something? I see you kind of put your hands on me. What's up?
My grandma summoned me. I gotta
Say it
go to the
again?
house.
Twilight Zone in black and white. The black and white.
I haven't seen that one. Twilight Zone.
The original, because they remade it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Twilight Zone, go, guys.
Or you can't talk
Black
to
and white is scary.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna check
yeah,
that
the
shit out.
original.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it won't creep me
The
out.
Twilight Zone did go hard.
I wonder have the chat seen the Twilight Zone, black and white.
Have you guys seen that? Twilight
crazy.
Zone. OG.
I was trying to say my grandma summoned me to the haunted house right now. I gotta push off.
You got what?
I gotta push off. My grandma just summoned me.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh,
I'm about to go to the haunted house. Let's go.
crazy.
I'll let you guys know how it go.
Nah, I'm down. I might have to catch you again on that one.
Hey, family first.
Hey, but give us one more of your crazy stories though.
One more before I push off?
Yeah. Dude, the one about the
one
shadow,
with-
the crazy ass shadow you saw.
Shit. All right, real quick. On 104th and Van Ness.
Dropping addies again. Jeez, what's up with these dudes?
Right there.
What
There's
is
a
up with
duplex,
these
like the
dudes?
second duplex right there, right? We lived in that front house, and
Man, this
I was
wild.
like 11, maybe 12, and for some reason I'm home alone. My brother's probably out getting bitches, right? Older brother. My mom's out working hard, making that income, and it's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm chilling, watching television. And you know, in ethnic houses, we use the kitchen light at like the stove light as a just leave that on.
The
Yeah.
night light.
The night light, right?
Yeah.
Ethnic
So-
houses.
So ethnic houses, because not just black houses. I know the Indian houses do it.
Word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What
see?
the fuck?
She mad ethnic.
I know about it, but my dad's like, we ain't waste a light in this house.
Nah, hell no.
She
My pops
mad
get
at
mad when
me.
you leave a light on. You
Yeah, that's
can't leave
'cause-
no lights on in here.
That's because you Caucasian. You an alien.
This man is foul.
You are a white devil.
You
Lord,
are
I live.
Caucasian. But anyways,
Pause.
so I left that light on, and I'm sitting on the couch, and the kitchen has a door, and it's to the right. So I'm sitting on the couch just like this, and it's like 9 o'clock, and I'm watching telly, and out of the corner of my eye, I kind of see something like pacing in the kitchen. It was like dark, right? So I kind of look, and it's some like big old buff shadow. That's just like walking back and forward. And so I'm like,
Oh, that's wild.
what the fuck is that? Am I safe? Right? Like, what's
Am
going
I
on?
safe?
You better get blacked out.
Fuck that.
I'm thinking that's a big nigga. I can't pack him out. But then I'm thinking, how'd he get in? Right? Like,
Yeah.
because
How'd he come in
He
unnoticed?
would have to pass me to get into the kitchen.
The math ain't mathing.
It ain't mathing. So the light kind of the kitchen light starts getting dim. And he gets bigger, and he's pacing, and like he starts pacing angrily, and then he looks at me. Right, he's looking at me, and his eyes are red, and I'm looking. I'm just like,
Oh,
oh
shit.
shit, I'm in the wrong place. I'm not supposed to be here.
Get packed out
Right?
myself.
Like I need to get the fuck out of here. And so this dude stops, and like right in the doorway. And mind you, he buff. And at this point in time, his features are like on point. He's got horns, red eyes. His shoulder, like his traps, looked like they was wings. Right? I was so shook. I was like, "Yo!" And he's standing there all menacingly. And so I hop up, hit the door, left the door wide open, ran all the way to my grandma's house. My grandma's house is right down the block. And from there, I was just like, "Yeah, I'll go back in the morning." And I went back in the morning. The door is still open.
Damn.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
still open. I don't even know what it was.
You ain't
but-
never seen that fool again?
Nah, I moved in with my grandma after that.
That was the last time I stayed
That was the
there.
last time I stayed
Nah.
there.
I don't
Hell
fucking
no.
blame you, bro.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I ain't fighting no big
Hey,
Yeah.
we got,
I
hey,
gotta shake.
you got
My
to
grandma
tell
had
your,
summoned me.
you got to tell your
to the
auntie we
scary
could do like a
house.
paranormal activity
Yeah, man.
shit right there. You know
Well,
what I
she
mean?
knows what time it is. I told her about everything. She always gaslights me. Like, you crazy, grandma?
Oh, word?
Man, there was one time when I was a little boy. My grandma used to make me sleep on the side of her bed when I was in trouble. And so I woke up one morning, and her face was green. Like she looked like, and she had a big ass witch nose. And I woke up and I looked, and I said, "That's my grandma." I was like, "Oh shit!" I went back and laid down, put the blanket back over my head, and I was so scared. And I slapped my brother. I said, "Nigga,
Gotta
grandma's
be
a
kind
witch."
of hard there, pimp. Goddamn.
Yo,
He let you know how he feel.
You know
Yo.
what I mean?
grandma's a witch. And my brother's like, "Shut up." I was like, "Nah, nigga, you not hearing me?"
I know she bad, bro, but come on now, she ain't no
Nah,
witch.
you not hearing me.
You're not listening right
her,
now.
Her face is green and she got a witch nose.
I would have laughed so hard too.
Yeah,
And
like,
mind you,
bro,
it's
shut the
early in the
fuck
morning,
up.
right? So my brother's like, man, shut up. All right, let me go look at her. He gets up to look at her, drops right back under the blankets like, nigga, yo, grandma's face is green. I've been saying her face was green. Grandma's a witch, bro.
Crazy,
Grandma be
dog.
doing witchcraft, dog. And he's like, check, see if she's still green. I was like, nigga, you just checked. After
She's
I
still-
told you she was
yeah,
green.
she's still
You
green.
said she was green. She probably still green. He said, nah, bro, you got to check again. Like, go look. And I said, grandma, she ain't going to hurt us, right? It's our grandma. We ain't going to get fucked up. She smacked the shit out of us regularly, but we ain't going to get fucked up.
We lock it up. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? Worst
So I
comes
guess
to
one.
worst.
And so I get up and I look again, and she was regular face. Yeah, didn't have the nose or nothing. And I was just like, all right, she good. And my brother got up and he looked, and he was like, yeah, she good. And I said, but you really saw her face was green, or are you fucking with me? He's like, nah, bro, she had the hook nose and everything. And I was like,
That's wild.
dang.
I don't want to
Yeah.
meet your grandma no more.
Hey,
I'm cool on Gam Gam.
I'm about to pull up at our house right now. Grandma, I
You
love
wildin'.
you.
You wilded.
Do the magic on these motherfuckers.
Leave some cameras hanging around, nightlight shit.
Hey, FaceTime was right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, Pimpin'. It was a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure, Rose.
Get up out of here.
Looks like Maria got her seat.
Maria got her seat now.
Maria got herself a seat.
Sorry, I'm reading an email.
Got her seat.
You trying to join us on the couch, Maria? Pause.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm a straight asshole. Nah, but hey, dude, Rose got some shit. He's got some crazy ass stories, bro. Low key. They got to make a movie out of all his shit he has. He got a crazy ass stories. We're gonna have him again on here so he can finish this shit off. But part two.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
but another one of my crazy shit was we're Mexican, bro. So back in the days we had like 15 chihuahuas. You know what I mean? It was always chihuahuas. Like I don't know what's up with Mexicans and like chihuahuas, bro. It's just.
I never had a Chihuahua.
Nah.
Only Huskies.
Oh,
I'm
bro.
a different breed. I'm a different breed.
Yeah, you are. Us, we had nothing but chihuahuas. And then there was one time, bro, me and my mom's, we was actually watching TV in the living room. And at the house, literally when you walk down the steps on the right side, there was like a void, you know, like probably like maybe 2 feet by like 15 feet deep. And then there was we put a gate on there, and that's where we had our chihuahuas. We had a
Like a
gang
little
right
alley.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a little gang of chihuahuas right there. And then so we locked them up right there all the time, but there was 2 of them that would always get out. Lucky and Snoopy. Thug ass chihuahuas, bro. And then all of a sudden, so I'm inside watching TV with my mom's. So the couch is basically like this. The TV's right there basically where Eric is at. And there's another fucking couch right here to the side facing the door. And I used to like sitting on that couch because I used to put my arm over this shit and then hang my arm over and
On the
lean on my
armrest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I used to do that thing. And then out of nowhere, bro, I'm watching TV and my hands hanging. And out of nowhere, I fucking feel fur on my hand. Like, we hear something running and I have my hand hanging there and then I feel fur, like, just brush up against my hand. And I shit you not, bro. Me and my mom both see like a shadow. Like it wasn't even like we couldn't tell what the fuck it was. Like there was no distinctive features, nothing.
It was like static almost. Or
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
It was weird, but it was in the middle of the day, dog, and it was black. Like it was just fucking weird, and it just ran right out so fucking quick. So my mom looks at me and she's like, "Did you see that?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mom." I'm like, I felt some fur on my hand." And she's like, "Go check if the dogs got out." First thing I did, I walk right out the door. I go to the right, fucking counting all the fucking dogs and shit. They were all there. But to trip me out, bro, was when I came inside. I sat back down on the couch, and she's like, "Hey, did the dogs come outside?" I'm like, "Nah, they're all there." And she's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I saw something. I'm like, "Mama, I felt something like the fucking thing brushed on my hand. That shit was weird. That was a trip. That was the second shit that happened to me. But in that house, my pop says that in the middle of the night he would hear somebody because it was hardwood flooring. He would hear somebody literally just fucking jump, like just heavy, just boom, boom, like it was trip. And I never could sleep easy at that house. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was weird.
No, I felt the same when I used to stay on 11th Ave. That house was fucking haunted like a motherfucker.
Damn.
So in that house, everybody has seen some shit. From all my siblings and my family, we always seen some shit in that fucking house.
Word?
Yeah. So I think the second time I ever seen some shit happen, I used to sleep in the living room on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Then my dad used to sleep on the futon. He would lay down in the middle of the living room and he just knock out right there. And we had this closet in the living room that where we put all our shit, blankets, that futon,
Yeah.
but like miscellaneous shit.
Yeah, in case somebody want to spend
Yeah.
the night and shit, you just pull them all the blankets
Yeah,
out and shit.
exactly. And the thing about that shit, that closet could never fully close. So there was always like this a crack, like about maybe like 4 or 5 inches wide. So I remember one time, the first time I ever seen this shit, I woke up in the middle of the night to go use the restroom. I was like, I gotta take a piss. I look up automatically, my eyes went to the closet because I started seeing this movement in the dark, but it looked like static.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck is that? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold on, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I wake up 10 minutes, like maybe 10, 20 minutes later, and the closet door literally opened. It was
Oh,
open
shit.
already. And I started seeing these shadows walk out of the closet, one after another, and just static. So it's like they're walking, and just like you just see like TV static almost.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm maybe like 10, 11 years old at the time. So I'm like, no, this ain't right. So I sit up on the couch, lean over the armrest at the end of the fucking couch, where we have our dinner table, the door to the hallway, to the bathroom and the bedroom, and to the kitchen. I see maybe like 10, 15 shadows within that area.
What the
Just
fuck?
static walking in and out of the hallway.
Just having a
in
parade.
the kitchen. It's like
That's
they're having
wild.
a gang. They were like having like
Yeah.
a gang meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, they all asleep.
Yeah, I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck is this? And I felt something looking at me. So I just see them stop moving. Their hairs didn't turn, so they're just shadows, so you can't tell their hairs turn or not.
Yeah.
But I felt their eyes on me. So I'm like, nah, hell nah. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I heard that piss in, bro. Like, I ain't
He
gonna
said, "I'm
pee.
straight."
Like, nah, ain't no way. But I seen these motherfuckers like twice that. I was like 10, 11 the first time, and then maybe like 12, 13 the second time. But the same shit. And the trippy thing is, my older brother, he was in his 20s already. He used to sleep in that closet. Even he said, that's why I wouldn't come home sometimes.
Oh,
There was some shit in that fucking closet. I could not fucking sleep.
That's wild.
Like, it's just trippy, bro.
Just straight congregating in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
scary.
Straight having
Oh,
a straight ghost
Even
meeting.
Eric, he's like, I don't believe in this shit, but like, fuck that.
Nah, that shit's wild, bro. That shit is pretty crazy. I can't. It intrigues me. I find it really interesting, but I guess at the moment, bro, you're just like, what the fuck is going
It
on?
is.
Look at
And-
disbelief.
And for me, it's kind of like weird because I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. But at the same time, I've seen this shit for myself.
Yeah, so you kind of like, there's got to be some crazy shit.
There's got to
There
be
is,
some,
for sure, there is. Yeah,
what would you call it, legibility to it.
yeah,
There's got to be something to it.
yeah.
Because even for my younger brothers to have seen shit in that same house too. My younger brother, he's 2 years younger than me. He woke up one night in the bedroom. My mom, all the babies of the family used to sleep in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
They would share a bed. My brother, who's 2 years younger than me, and my sister, who's a year younger than me, used to share a bunk bed. Brother in the top, sister in the bottom. So he told me one time he woke up at maybe 2, 3 in the morning to go use the restroom. So as he looked over to start climbing down the stairs, he saw a hand coming from underneath the bottom bunk bed.
Oh, what the fuck?
So at the time, he thought he was my sister fucking with him.
yeah.
Because we did that to our house. We would fuck with each other.
Yeah.
He climbed down his bed, and he said he saw my sister sleeping in her bed. So he's like, who the fuck is it? Oh, it's probably one of our other younger brothers.
Yeah.
He looked down the bed, and all he said was he saw this tiny figure, red eyes, just staring back at him. My brother says like, nah, bro. I jumped on top of that bunk bed, put the blankets over me. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
There's something about blankets, bro, in the middle of the night that are fucking impenetrable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing you do, bro. Like, I remember when you're scared as a kid, the first thing you do is you just fucking cover up. Like, this shit ain't real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's fight or flight response.
Yeah, of course. That's like,
as a kid, you can't defend yourself.
No.
Especially with the shit you don't even know what it is.
No, yeah, you're.
Imagine you're like, oh, I gotta.
As an adult,
It's flight. You're just gonna throw a blanket over yourself.
I'm gonna do that shit as a grown ass man. Just, oh, fuck this.
Nah, I'm not going towards that shit.
Nah, bro.
I don't play with that shit.
I was telling Eric one time the story about when I was dating this chick, and we were in Irvine, bro. We got a little hotel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Had a little hot and heavy day. You know what I mean?
He was sliding.
It was kind of crazy, though. I'm not even gonna cap. But yeah, bro, it was kind of crazy. And you know, when the night came to an end, bro, I got in bed. I was laying down, and I was getting ready to knock out. Actually, matter of fact, I was already pretty much knocked out. And I'm sleeping. I'm laying down because I like sleeping with my head up. You know what I'm saying? And I had my arm out, and this female is laying on my arm type shit, you know what I mean? So I have my arm out, and out of nowhere, bro, I look, and I'm looking at the foot of the bed. And I see, you know how when you first open your eyes, when you're in the middle of sleep, everything is pitch black, but your eyes start to adjust?
Yeah.
So then you start actually seeing shadows in the night type gay shit. You know, so it's just pause, as weird as it sounds.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, so I started seeing this crazy ass shadow at the foot of the bed, and then out of nowhere, bro, it just starts like standing up. Like if it was just posted, and then it just starts rising, and it just starts coming way the fuck up, bro, to the point that it's literally standing at the foot of the bed. And keep in mind, we're laying inside a king size bed type shit. The fucking TV was off. The door's like a big ass sliding door. Everything was closed. I like sleeping in pitch black. And so I see that fucking thing going just up. And I'm just standing, laying down in disbelief. Like, what the fuck is this? And then out of nowhere, bro, I just see it start like hovering towards me. Legit, like on the foot of the bed, just hovering towards me. And I started making out the features of it, bro. It's legit. It looks like a fucking giant skeleton. But the crazy thing was, it was wearing like a fucking big ass robe. You ever seen like Harry Potter and shit, like the dude Voldemort and shit?
Yeah.
So it was wearing one of those dudes' robes, the one with like the big ass sleeves and shit.
Oh, the ghost. Harry Potter. Yeah.
That shit was wearing like the big ass sleeves and shit. And then it just starts like creeping over me. And then out of nowhere, bro, it gets like right in my face. Right, like legit right in my face. I could see it's a skeleton, bro. It's literally just like facing death. And I start, bro, I'm in my mind, I'm screaming, but the bitch laying next to me clearly didn't hear shit. So I'm like, she won't wake up. So I'm like twisting my arm because it was like kind of like a sleep paralysis kind of. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't fucking
I was just going to say, it sounds like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like laying down. I'm like moving my hand, like rotating it, trying to get this bitch to wake up. And then out of nowhere, bro, I wake up right when I'm fucking like, when this shit just like enters me, pause, it comes straight into me, dog.
Hey, yo.
And then it's just like,
pause.
As it like finishes in me.
Oh, come on. Nah.
Pause. I'm just saying. Hey,
that's a wrap. Cut that shit. Hey.
Cut the cameras.
He said, cut the cameras.
That's a clip.
Nah, but all right, let me say, as if, okay, I'm going to say it again because I got to. As it finishes entering me, I fucking finished. I'm like, just.
Are you finished?
I gasped.
Hey,
I'm like
hey,
gasping. See, this why I can't take y'all motherfuckers nowhere, dude.
You're not helping yourself. You're like, as it
I
finishes,
know, it
as
sounds crazy.
finishes, and you're like,
It's-
oh, as I finish.
Yeah, it
Come on,
sounds
come on,
crazy, bro.
nah.
It's just like I just take a deep like I just remember waking, like not waking up, but I come to, and I'm just like, like I'm fucking hyperventilating.
Gasping for air.
Yeah, I'm like hyperventilating and shit. And she all I remember is this chick leaning over me, bro. And she's just like shaking me and shit. And she's like sweating and she's fucking scared as fuck. She's like, what the fuck is going on with you? I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to wake your stupid ass up this whole time. And then she's like, why are you mad at me? I couldn't wake you up. I was like, oh, hell no. One of us is tripping right now. But, bro, that shit was crazy. It was the craziest shit that ever happened. I legit felt like I was staring death in the face.
No, that
And then
for
it
sure
finished
sounds
in
like
me.
sleep paralysis. Come,
You gotta push that
come on.
button.
Hey, you gotta slide that shit in there like that.
Can't let that slide,
Come on,
bro.
okay,
I
come
just
on.
had to throw it in
Come on.
there, dog.
Clip that shit.
I gotta keep you on your toes,
Come
dog.
on now. Nah, but that for sure
Oh.
sounds like sleep paralysis for sure.
Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. I actually only started getting that shit probably like within like my mid-teens. That shit started happening to me, and probably because I started doing a bunch of dumb shit during that age. But it was kind of crazy.
Sleep paralysis is caused by sleeping on your back.
Really,
Yeah, I've avoided that shit for years.
I love sleeping on my back.
Like I sleep like a dead body,
Yeah,
like
me
in
too.
a casket. That's
Me
how
too.
I
I'm just
sleep,
like
yeah.
chilling. I'm like this.
It's so comfortable.
Really?
It's comfortable.
Yeah,
I
I've
love it.
noticed
I
that.
can't. I got neck problems, so I have to sleep on
Yeah,
my back.
me too. Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I sleep comfortably. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
used to
don't
sleep
sleep
on
with
my back.
any. I don't sleep with any pillows and just legit on my back. A lot of times I even cross my hands across, like
Me
just.
too. Yeah, I sleep the same way.
It is
Like a
kind
dead
of
body,
creepy.
like a
Yeah,
dead,
just
like
straight
dead body.
slump. That's just crazy. Nah, but that's just a trip. You huh? I got Jeebus right here. I mean, you know, chilling. I'm cool.
It's got the power of the Lord.
Got the Lord.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Can I get a hallelujah?
This man is wild. Nah, but would you? Oh, let me ask you this, Quan. Would you ever want to go like ghost hunting?
I would.
You would.
It's one. I've been telling a lot of people I want to do Ouija board
That's
and I
wild.
want to go ghost hunting. I do. Because from my experiences in my life, the only time I've ever been scared was the first time I ever seen that black shadow with the red aura that I was telling you about, and those static shadows in my
Just
fucking
meeting
kitchen
in
for
the
some
kitchen.
reason. You feel me? Those are the only time I've ever been scared. Other than that, it's like whatever to me.
Okay.
I'll go towards it if anything.
Yeah, I'm interested in that too. I want to see more of it. It's like, I don't know. I know it's out there. I know shit. You know, like a lot of people are skeptic about it, Eric. But it's because they never experienced something like that, and so they're like, "Oh, nah, ghosts ain't real. Ghosts ain't real." Motherfucker, let you see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let you see some crazy shit and see how
It's
skeptical
because
you
Cubans aren't spiritual.
Oh no, they practice all kinds of shit. The Yoruba tribe, yeah, it's
What the
really
fuck
big
is
over
that?
there.
What is that? Explain.
They practice all kinds of like, basically like brujeria
Voodoo?
or
Like voodoo type shit? Black
like-
magic?
Yeah, over there they call it santeria, but
Oh.
Oh, same thing in Mexico. Yeah, Santeria.
yeah, I never really dabbled into that. I just heard about it and I was like, I'm good.
I want to.
You want to?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got no kids.
That's true.
I got $100 to my name. Might as well. Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
I get possessed and what? Hopefully the motherfucker's smarter than me.
They can make a documentary out of you.
Yeah, they could probably make a doctor out of me. Who knows?
This, you might be right. I think you're onto something.
Motherfucker might possess me and come out with an 800 credit score. You know what I'm saying?
He might
I
lead
wanna-
me to
I want to
a
get
hidden
possessed by an
treasure.
accountant.
He left
Right.
somewhere in L.A.
There you
You
go.
never know.
Get possessed into being a fucking world genius
Nah,
accountant.
but the Mexico ghost stories are wild, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, they
They're
are.
wild.
They are. A couple of my cousins actually claim. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, I can't have them because, like the last episode, you know how Rose kept calling me an alien.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, my family technically would be considered
Yeah,
aliens. 'cause
illegal
of the
aliens,
asshole.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Rose. No, just playing. Nah, but
Zesty.
nah, they be having some crazy shit. Like they were saying last time they were here, like they would hear actually the La Llorona, or like in that fucking new age movie how they barely just remade it, La Llorona. I hate the fact that they fucking. Have you seen
I
that
haven't
shit,
seen it,
bro?
And thank God I didn't because it
The
was a waste of
minute
time.
the bitch said La Llorona, it pissed me the fuck off. Like it killed the whole movie. It was a complete turnoff, bro. It was like a complete fucking like Hispanic thing, and she just looks at the camera and she's like, "Have you ever heard of La Llorona?"
Oh,
I was like,
no.
"Oh my god, turn this shit off. This shit is trash." It pissed me
You
off.
saw that shit at theaters?
Yeah, I did see it in theaters.
I
It
feel
pissed me
bad
off.
for you. Wasted what, 10
Yeah.
or 20 bucks on that
I
motherfucker?
got hot, bro.
Nah,
I got hot. But yeah, they actually claim to actually have heard like, but the way they say it sounds like it's like if she's crying, but it's the wind carrying it. It's like the blowing of the wind is actually carrying the chant of her crying.
So the thing with that is, so basically it sounds like it's coming from a distance.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
they say if it comes from a distance because she's actually close.
Yes.
So then she was probably
Well,
creeping
appa-
around that window. Like,
apparently, from what the cousins that actually hear it, the rancho that they live in, there's actually a creek.
Yeah,
flows.
she's
What
always
rancho?
by water.
what part of
I don't
Mexico is
remember
running
the
from?
name actually, but they're from Jalisco. I
Oh,
don't remember
okay.
the actual like name of their actual rancho, but because I'm not Mexican, no, I'm just playing.
No, because it says here in Guanajuato.
Okay.
Because we have lakes and rivers going through Guanajuato. They say the same thing. They've heard her go
Yeah,
through those
Because
creeks.
apparently she's going through like different creeks, searching for the children she
Because
drowned.
she drowned them, yeah.
And apparently the folklore is like if the kids start hearing it, it's because they're coming for them, or it lures them
Yeah.
to the to the sound, I guess. But my cousins claim to hear it. I don't know if it's true. Don't quote me on it, but they do say that, and that there is a creek that flows directly right behind the property. So
Damn,
it's a
bro.
trip. What about a chupacabra?
That thing is real.
You think so?
It's a creature.
It has to be.
It's like a Tasmanian devil or something like that.
Because
So
you have
why-
to think about it. They're saying that it shows up in Mexico, parts of
Mhm.
Central America. Most of Mexico and Central America is just jungle and desert.
Yeah, that is true.
There's nobody living out there. It's like the same over here, Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
There's tons of fucking forests that
Yeah.
that people
I
can't even
haven't
go
been
into.
like no one's ever
No one
trenched
can
down.
because it's so deep.
Yeah,
You will get lost. So it's the same thing,
Just like the ocean.
like the ocean.
that is true.
All these fucking
The Loch
squids
Ness
that look like
sea
aliens,
monster.
all that shit. Like,
Well, there's a theory that supposedly the aliens are like the bottom of the ocean. They've been here the whole time, type shit.
I haven't
I've
heard,
heard of it.
that one.
You never heard of
I've
that?
heard of it. Yeah.
You heard of it?
That they're in Antarctica too.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
some
yeah.
a
hidden
lot of
place in
fucking viewings in
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
I
like
heard
sighting.
that they're the ones that built the pyramids or something like that.
They say.
That we helped, like, well, they helped the Aztecs build the pyramids because all the pyramids that are around the world are perfectly aligned
They're all
to each
aligned,
other,
yeah.
so shit like that.
That's wild.
That's why they're all everybody like. I don't know. You guys been seeing on Instagram or TikTok that whole Anunnaki shit.
Right.
This whole
The
video
lizard
going
people?
around about this
What's
guy
that?
that's in the cave in the in the coffin, with in gold, dark skin, like just dripping in gold. So everybody's saying those are the gods that came down from the heavens to earth,
Aliens.
and that's why the Egyptians, the Aztecs, Mayans, Incans, every ancient civilization was so advanced when it came to science and math.
Oh yeah.
That's why they're so good with astronomy, because it was they were the first race, advanced race in this world, and that their king was ruled Earth for like 240,000 years,
Oh shit.
and that the body they're showing is he's still asleep, he's in deep what do you call it, deep hibernation or some shit like that.
Damn, that's nuts. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ghost hunting.
But
You guys want to go
you
ghost
gotta
hunting?
think about it. Like, I believe in aliens to an extent. I don't think everything has to be about it. Like everything's extraterrestrial. But
government
for me, it's a
confirmed.
coincidence how like there's a lot of shit from ancient civilizations that just lines up.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, even though they call it a different name, but it's all the same shit. It came from the sky. Came from the sky. Came from the sky.
Yeah.
That's why all these sacrifices to appease them because they came from the sky. It's all just like, for me, it's just a big coincidence. Like, it can't be. At the end of the day, every myth is based on some fact. It just gets stored as
Yeah, the
It's told through
information starts
generations.
getting. It's like a game of telephone. It starts off factual. Then
Yeah.
the later on it gets,
It gets
it starts
mixed.
getting
Yeah.
different. Yeah. That's
Misconstrued.
basically what it is. What was that word you used there?
Misconstrued.
See, yeah, that's why I like this guy, dude. This man's got a
Yeah.
bad uterus.
We got Jake's Human in the chat.
What's
saying-
going on, pimp?
Yeah, he says hello, and he has a comment. It says, that and look at the pyramids, bro. How do you get hundreds of tons of stones that high up? Even with a ramp, bro, it would be like a 5-mile long ramp. There's got to be something. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, I
Even the
mean-
government confirmed.
Yeah, the UAPs, right?
Yeah, something like that. When
Yeah,
the pandemic
UFOs.
just started, they started
That's
saying
crazy,
that
though.
aliens were real.
Yeah.
That's pretty. It's pretty tight though.
Remember when they were gonna like rush Area 51 for that?
Everybody was just fucking lagged out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever been to the Queen Mary, the actual
Yeah.
ship in Long Beach? You been there?
Yeah.
Have you been on the tour, like the haunted tour?
Nah.
That shit is nuts.
My friend
Oh,
had her
word.
prom there.
Word?
Yeah.
Nah, the like in the actual boat.
Yeah. She
That's
like
lit.
she said it's haunted.
It is. It is for sure. I remember when we went there when we were kids, and the crazy part was my aunt. So there's like a little pool. They legit like show you tours of like the most haunted areas of the ship. And we're talking about the Queen Mary one.
Oh, for sure.
So they'll give you a tour. Legit, it starts off in the on the top deck and shit. They'll tell you what you're gonna expect and shit like that, what you might see and everything. The craziest shit, like in my opinion, because what do I experienced, is in the pool. They have a pool area. So the backstory of the Queen Mary was that it was like a luxury liner, when people would actually beat her. But then when the war was breaking out, they was going to use it as like a medical ship, moving the wounded out of the war and shit like that. So there was a lot of death on that boat. So the crazy part was one time on that tour, we're going down by the pool area, right? And apparently the story behind the pool area was that the bottom of the pool, no matter it has been dry for years, legit. They haven't pumped a single drop of water in that bitch for years, and the bottom of the pool always looks wet.
I was gonna stop you. There's a reason for that. So during the war, Queen Mary actually was hit. So there was a lot of people underneath the deck,
Mm-hmm.
and it got flooded when it got hit.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people died underneath the
flood.
deck.
Okay.
So that's why I think that's why it comes into like it looks always wet because
Yeah.
that lower half of the
Was
of the
submerged
ship
in water.
was covered in water after it was hit.
So in that pool, apparently, I think the story is like a little girl died. She jumped into the pool thinking there was water in there, and there wasn't. Bam! Smacked her head in the middle
Oh, damn.
and,
Fucking
and died.
kids.
So they say that some people on the tour would actually see like little wet feet walking around everyone. I shit you not. Me and both my sisters saw that shit. Like legit on the tour, bro. Like we're just walking around and you legit see bare feet wet on the floor just walking around. That shit is nuts. And then, bro, I'm telling you, that shit is
Bro.
crazy.
We can't stand this motherfucker.
And then the crazy part too is they'll tell you like, hey, you'll feel all kind of negative energy and like it just feels off. Inside the locker room, one of the locker rooms, you go in there, they'll take you in there. Immediately, bro, you feel like depression, like just like a empty feeling. And then like
Just
your
despair.
fucking hair starts fucking
Despair.
standing up. And it's cold. Supposedly that locker room they claim is like the portal from the afterlife to here, in that locker room. And honestly, like, bro, that shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But nah, that shit, like it'll actually, you could feel it. You could feel like the difference, the change the atmosphere immediately as soon as you walk in there. That shit's nuts, bro. That place is pretty crazy.
I've never
Queen
been in
Mary.
there.
Nah, you guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've
I've been
never
wanting to
been
go
in there.
back for years. I've been wanting to go back just to go on that tour. My aunt, there's a room actually. You could actually pay to spend the night in the room. They say they fix that room damn near almost every night because the person, the people that
It's the
like,
most haunted room in the
Yeah,
in the shit, right?
exactly. Like I guess the housekeepers would go in, they'll fix the beds, they'll clean the bathrooms, they'll fix the carpet, whatever. Every night when they come back, the room is trashed, like just legit. The carpets ripped, the fucking carpets, the bed covers are on the floor, the
Yeah.
fucking curtains in the shower are ripped off. It's like it goes nuts in there. My aunt actually took a picture in that room, and in the room, in the picture, I think she still has the picture. As a matter of fact, in the picture, she developed it later, like a couple days later and shit. There's legit an image of a dog, like a pretty big ass dog, in the wall, like a distinct wall, like dog right there. It's just like a distorted image of a dog. I'm like, what the fuck?
Some
And
crazy
one of the ghosts in there actually grabbed my aunt's ass and pulled my mama's hair.
What the hell?
Freaky.
Freaky ass
Crazy.
fucking
That
ghost.
motherfucker
He was
was
on
on-
demon time.
He was on some demon
Yeah, he was
hours,
like,
bro.
damn,
You know what
come
I
on
mean?
now.
What
That
the hell?
motherfucker wanted to cop himself a
Yeah.
feel.
So these are Latinas.
Yeah. Oh, these is
These are
Mexicans.
Mexicans.
Bam,
Oh, man,
straight.
We only had white women back then.
Nah, yeah, my aunt was walking in front of us. She was actually walking in front of us. And she looked back at me and my pop because I was hooked up on my pops. I was being a straight bitch. I'm not even going to cap. I was young. No excuse, but I was a bitch. And I'm holding on to my dad and shit. And yeah, she looks back. She thought either me or my pops smacked her in the ass. And my pops is like, nah, it
Why would
wasn't
I
me.
do that?
Yeah, my pops is like, nah, it wasn't me. And she
Right.
looks at me and I'm like, bitch, I'm hugging my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, both hands is around this man's hips. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, that shit was wild. And then my mom looks back too. Because me and my dad were the ones all the way in the back. And then my mom looks back. She's like, did you pull my hair? I was like, no. Why the fuck would we do that shit? But yeah, she got her hair pulled there. It was crazy. And the properties we used to live on, like I said, over there on 43rd and Avalon, all four of those properties were some shit. Apparently, in the house behind where we lived, there was a dude that lived there. I guess they would play like Russian roulette in there and shit.
Ooh, yeah, you already know how that
Yeah,
went down.
and that presence or whatever the fuck it was would actually scratch up one of my uncles. Like he had fucking straight fucking claw marks on his back. It's a trip, bro. It's crazy because people are actually real skeptic about this shit, and I'm like, dude,
The hood is
y'all
haunted.
motherfuckers need to hit. Y'all need to live where we stay at.
The
know what
hood
I
is
mean?
haunted. The hood is haunted.
Y'all motherfuckers don't have. Y'all have the luxury of not living out here, type shit. Y'all don't experience that shit, but it's crazy. My younger sister has a couple crazy stories too. I might have her on. We might do a part 2 on this
We
shit.
gotta do a part 2.
You know what I'm saying?
gotta
And
do
have
a
her
part
on
2.
here because she got some crazy shit, and it's in those properties I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
But it's because that whole land, I'm telling you, used to be built on top of a cemetery. It was a trip.
What about you, Maria? You got any
You got any crazy shit,
any
Maria?
ghost stories?
She's trying to hide right now.
Hauntings?
She's trying to hide. She ain't trying
No,
to be in
on
the
the ghost-
camera.
Come
On
on.
the
now.
ghost stories, I have nothing.
Nothing?
Nah.
Square. Nah, I'm just playing.
Like, nah.
4 right angles.
I don't even watch paranormal movies. 'cause
Nah?
They scare me.
I love
nah,
'em.
fuck that. Nah.
See, look.
They
I
scare you
can
or
watch
not?
gore. I
Gore?
can watch gore and like what's that movie? Devil's
Saw?
Rejects and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I love those type of movies.
Nah,
but
me, I gotta have the lights off, middle of the night, paranormal shit
Fuck that.
all day.
No
I
way.
love it.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I don't watch movies because they don't really scare me, but I'll stay up late just watching videos of horror videos.
Yeah, I do that shit too on
not
YouTube.
just those ghost stories about paranormal stories.
Yeah.
I just like lay back, smoke a blunt, just be like,
Let me see some shit.
I'll be like, yeah,
Let me
do
see what's
this
gonna
shit.
get me on my toes tonight.
I'll be
you know
like
what I
2,
mean?
3 in the morning, just like,
Some people watch ghost stories. Some people watch gore shit. Some people watch porn. To each their own. You know
that's
what I mean?
You gotta do. Get off
Whatever-
how you want to get off.
Whatever gets you rocks kicked. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, Eric B, I want to ask you something, bro.
Shoot, bro.
Pause.
All right, come on now. hey, yo. Hey, look. I ain't zesty like you and Rose, bro.
Oh,
I'm
this
built
man
different,
is
you know what I'm
wild.
saying? Hey, don't come for me.
This man is wild.
No, but for real. So you've never experienced anything, right?
Right.
Okay. So a lot of times what I've seen on videos or whatever that people that start experiencing it, they're still skeptical. Will you be one of those people like if the day you actually witness something out of this world, will you be still remain skeptical, or will you transform that into doubt?
Like, I've been around people and they'd be like, "Hey, the door just closed," and I'd be like, "It's the change in pressure." Like, I could tell, because in my house, that shit would always happen, especially in my old house. Like, the door would just slam shut, but I'm able to tell, like, oh, it's just a change in pressure.
Yeah.
But usually I logic my way out of it. So yeah, so
So
I
you're
try
ignorant.
I look for evidence.
Orale.
I'm ignorant.
He said, so you're ignorant, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just straight. You know what I mean? So you
I told you, everybody gonna get hit. Everybody don't care.
Ignorance
Everybody
is
gonna
bliss,
get at least
bro.
Equal
once.
opportunity. I appreciate that.
That's crazy. Nah, but there have been some people that always try to make some logical shit out of some crazy shit. I remember one time, I was telling one of my stories to my cousin, and then he's ended up like he's telling me some like crazy shit, like, oh, maybe it was the wind, maybe it was this. Motherfucker, there's no draft. Like, what the fuck? Like,
LA, bro,
you
we don't get shit over here.
yeah, bro. Like, what you talking about? Like, we're in a straight isolated room talking about why the doors swing shut. I'm like, bro, unless you pulled the motherfucker or you pushed the shit, this motherfucker ain't gonna close. And he's one of those dudes. He's like, nah, yeah, well, this, and that. No, motherfucker. Come on, dog. The math ain't mathing. You know what I mean?
A lot of times you just live like by denial. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
if I saw it, but I don't believe it. It didn't happen.
You choose not to believe.
All right, check it out. So last time we had the alien episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is my theory. All right, I'm gonna take my headphones on. Hang on. So this is my theory.
Oh, he's getting into it.
So there's all kinds of light, right? So there's like infrared, there's like visible light, X-ray, yada yada, right? There's all these levels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why can't life exist on the same type of spectrum? We're only able to see like a small ass portion. Like if you look at a spectrogram for all the light that we know, there's like visible light is like a small ass percentage.
Mm-hmm.
So beyond that, there has to be more. Like energy doesn't get destroyed; it only gets transformed. So my thing is, I think life exists on more than one
Spectral level.
Yeah, exactly. On more than one spectral level. So I like to ask a lot of people. I'm God fearing, right? So I like to ask a lot of people: is God an alien or is God terrestrial? I mean, usually a lot of people get stumped, and I let them know if God created Earth, then He didn't originate from Earth. Henceforth, He's an alien.
The idea came from somewhere else.
Exactly. So henceforth, He's an alien. If He didn't originate from Earth, He's an alien. So I don't know. I don't like to use alien in the term that it's just their flesh. I think life exists beyond flesh. Now, for ghosts and stuff, I don't believe that our souls are capable of that, living beyond. But that's just my opinion. So that's just my theory on life right now.
The chat's about to pack you out. You know what I mean?
Nah, I get what you're
Green
saying.
lit on Eric.
You feel me?
It's almost like same thing with color. There's only a certain amount of color that as the human eye could see, but other animals are able to see a whole spectrum of colors that we don't even know exist.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Nah, that is some crazy shit though, because there is only a certain amount of shit that the human eye can actually see. So it's like, what makes you think? As a matter of fact, right now, like what makes
animals,
yeah,
they see at a certain spectrum
that we don't.
so they see shit completely different than we do.
And
Yeah,
they're
I'm
all,
pretty
and
sure.
honestly, like, okay, let's go back to the paranormal shit. A lot of times, animals tend to react first to some certain shit
Yeah.
like that, or they're able to see
They
certain
sense something.
yeah. Like, I've seen a bunch of videos, countless videos, of like some dudes recording their dogs, like just looking at some shit and growling like some, and it's their dog, so they know they're acting out of character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit too.
They
And they
can
also
see,
say
they can
babies
hear.
too. Babies could do that shit too.
Yeah.
They say because I don't know if that I guess their vision ain't tainted yet or whatever. I don't know what it is, but they say that babies actually could see.
Up to a certain age.
Yeah,
they
up
can
to a
see
certain age.
something,
Or
yeah.
I know females, girls can see a wider range of colors. Like especially some are born with, I forgot. It's not heterochromia. I forgot the name of the of like. It's not a disease either. It's like a genetic mutation where they're able to see like super colors, like purple, yellow, green,
different
red
shades.
type shit. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's because women are nature's Rubik's cubes, bro. They're just so
You
complicated.
gotta remember they ate the apple from the tree.
Exactly. They sinned
They
first.
tainted. They're tainted.
Yeah.
They're not pure like us.
They tainted men.
Yeah, they're the devil, bro. That's why they fucking take showers like 100-degree water.
Bro,
On some
yes.
bullshit.
I've heard that.
I was actually showing
No,
did I send you
it's
that
true.
video, Eric?
Yeah, I think
It's
you
true.
did.
Bro, I think I sent Eric a video. I was like, this one chick was not some crazy shit, but I was actually kind of like intrigued as this female was taking a shower, obviously in the bathroom, and I was in the living room, and you could see the fucking steam literally just coming out and fogging up the mirror that's in the living room, and the door was closed. I'm like, bro, how hot?
It's bad for the walls.
Bro, how?
bad for the
Yes,
walls.
the moisture and all that
Yeah,
shit.
it's bad.
But how hot did it have to be for the shit to seep out of the fucking bathroom and just fog up all the mirrors in the living room?
They want to get reminded of hell.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
It's the Eve in them.
that woman was the devil.
Hey.
I will tell you that woman was the devil. And the Lord is my shepherd. You know what I mean? That man.
No, but for me, it's
I did
crazy.
see
Like,
it through, though.
you could tie the paranormal into religion as well.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's
I
just
think so.
wild. There's like a whole bunch of shit that, like for me, as I'm an atheist, you feel me? So I don't believe in God. I don't believe in that shit. Even though I was raised Catholic, but it's just the fact that a lot of shit religion can't explain. You gotta understand it too. You know, you guys know I'm an artist. I draw and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've studied so many paintings of artists from like the 13th, 14th, 15th century depicting paranormal, even extraterrestrial shit in their fucking paintings. People put, oh, that's the sun. Like, the sun does not look golden and mechanical. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of shit that religion itself can't explain, even though they try to. Like, just imagine what kind of shit there's in the Vatican.
Oh, I heard that shit was nuts.
They have a whole
This is
library
facts.
underneath
Yeah,
the whole fucking
I heard that
Vatican.
shit was nuts.
Just imagine the shit they have there. Or even the shit that the Library of Alexandria had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
they
got
burned that shit down,
burned
right?
down suspiciously.
Right. All of a sudden,
All
Dark
those- yeah,
Ages,
exactly.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand. Like Mesopotamia, which was one of the greatest civilizations of all time, just mysteriously disappeared. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit.
Shit
that
is
could tie
wild.
in.
It's a crazy. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna turn this into like we're gonna do like a ghost hunting series.
I'm down.
Eric's gonna
I'm
hold the
with it.
camera.
I'm with it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, cuz, you don't believe in that shit? You good?
This man said respectively,
No.
fuck you. You know what I mean? Like basically, for lack of better terms. But nah, I'm down, bro. You ever down to do some shit like
I'm
that?
down
Hey,
to do it. Like,
on some
like,
crazy
for
shit.
sure, I'm down.
I heard there was like some crazy shit that's like a Los Alamitos, like there's like a fucking haunted psychiatrist, like a psychological.
Like a ward, right?
Yeah.
It used to like it
Yeah.
used to be there. It's not there anymore. They tore it down.
Word?
Yeah, because I live in Boyle Heights right now.
Oh shit.
But I remember seeing it before it got turned down and then rebuilt. It's still in the same lot,
Okay.
but I think they built it to another hospital. But it's not a psych ward anymore.
Oh
But it's
fuck.
still there. They say the same thing about the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna stay in no fucking room with a bunch of crackheads.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
shit.
true.
I ain't gonna try to lay down on the bed because it's haunted. Next thing I know, I got fucking picked by a fucking
Fucking
heroin
pin needle and
pin
shit.
needle. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, bro.
But all the time that we
That's
can
a
still
real threat.
That's AIDS. You feel me? I could.
Yeah.
I'm on easy on my ass. You feel me? Like, I'm
Oh, that
gone.
lit.
Facts.
Nah, yeah. We should do that shit, bro. I'm fucking
We
so
could-
down.
We could we could do a whole bunch of shit. Queen Mary, cemeteries, like
Hey, we're gonna have to go on that Queen Mary tour and take some fucking go on live.
even
with
they
the-
said
for
that, like the old LA Zoo that's in the fucking mountains. They say that shit's haunted
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I heard that shit was bad. Yeah.
They said that's just like spook. Yeah, they said
Hey,
that's just haunted. Yeah.
We're
Check it
gonna
out.
take
What
this
about that old USC hospital, kind of by Boyle Heights?
Oh, I know which one. Yeah, let's
I
hit
heard
it.
that one was there
Let's
too.
hit it.
That
It's
was
still there.
Jay.
They said the Sears building too is haunted. The one in Boyle High School is
Hey,
haunted.
But the USC building, I heard that one was like patrolled by security and shit.
I heard about that one too.
I've been wanting. You know
We
what's
from the
crazy?
hood, bro? We could just hop a fence.
I've been wanting to go into that one and just like take like some night vision cameras and just record shit. Like I
Good.
legit was so close to doing it.
No, it's that one. And the Sears building in Boyle Heights on the Olympic and Soto.
Yeah.
They said that motherfucker's haunted too. Because they only operate to a certain floor. Everything from the tower to a certain level down is closed off.
Hey, y'all ain't down. I know Eric ain't down. Square
Send me the video, bro.
It's just trying to
beta.
take flex for the gram.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Now we going. Everybody going. We going. We going. Everybody going.
Hey, you going? Nah, you going?
We do limpia. We do.
We go straight limpia. Nos pasamos los huevos. Yeah.
I thought someone was hotboxing. I even changed it. Oh no, it's Sage.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my bad.
I was telling Eric, nos pasamos los huevos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we can just chill right there.
I'll check
Sell
it.
some campfires, or some s'mores.
He says, yeah, it's almost impossible to get into, and you'll get a fat ticket.
They ain't got no money. I got like 5 names, bro. I'm Mexican. I could get them too.
You got to get caught first, pimp. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Fuzi says, didn't the Romans burn down the library? Alexandria? Library? I forgot how you pronounce it. I don't know.
Yeah, I
though.
think that. Yeah, that's what I heard. But
Hey, on some real shit though,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to do some of that fucking ghost hunting shit. Like I said, Eric's
have
gonna hold
to.
the camera.
I'm down. We have to. We have to.
I
I got nothing to
I'll be
lose.
the first one out, bro. I
got
hear some
nothing to
shit.
lose.
I'm
I'm
like,
out.
deuces.
Nah,
you
you got. Hey,
Nah, you
gotta
staying.
be.
I'll make sure I close that door.
You
Y'all
gotta
ain't
beat
going
LL
nowhere. Y'all
Cool
staying
J,
with
bro.
us.
You gotta break LL Cool J's record. You know what I mean? Have
Okay,
you-
yeah.
Like LL Cool J from that Shark movie.
Deep Blue Sea. That's what I'm
Deep
talking
Blue
about.
Sea, Yeah, you got
He's the only
The
black
cook,
man that
you know,
survived
and
from
he
start to
survived.
finish.
exactly.
Oh, you could be the second one. The modern day LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Y'all know that was fictional, right? It's not real.
Sharks will get big, bro.
Hey,
Sharks
I-
will get big. It's a sea.
You
I'm
never
just
know.
saying. Hey, it could be fictional too. Science fiction. You know what I mean?
I know
We're
you
doing
don't
it for
believe,
science, not necessarily
but you don't
fictional.
believe. It's gonna be the Twilight Zone for you.
Twilight
Beta.
Zone.
It's gonna be the Twilight Zone for you.
Beta.
Telling you, dog. Nah, but I heard the Roosevelt Hotel was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Alcatraz. Like I said, the Queen Mary. There's also like some shit called like the Whaley House.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
I
heard
of
about
it.
that one?
Yeah.
I heard that one was-
What's the one house? The Winchester House.
The Winchester House. They actually had a movie on that on Netflix. But yeah, the Winchester House too.
No, but we gotta hear of them old penitentiaries too that became asylums.
Yeah, okay.
Like the Ghost Adventures. They be, I know
Mhm.
used
They
to
be doing that
yeah.
They be having the old ass penitentiaries that are like,
The one in
abandoned and shit.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. We gotta hit that one too.
Hey, dude.
We
I
traveling.
am so
There's
down.
cemeteries in New Orleans too.
Oh,
Oh
word?
yeah, yeah, in
I've
the
been
south.
to those.
The voodoo.
And you
voodoo.
scared to
They're
go
voodoo.
into a hospital?
And it's all voodoo.
So then
How
why
was
you
it?
tripping?
How was your experience with the Ouija board? Because I want
Bruh.
to play it. I never played it before.
You better hit that soundboard, Eric. Bruh. That shit is making no sense.
And nothing happened.
I mean, like it
Be
was
honest.
weird. It was weird, but like it wasn't scary. Like
Weird how like
it moved.
Oh, God.
like the little triangle.
Saray says the Cecil Hotel. Yeah, the Cecil Hotel.
Oh, I slept.
That's
oh,
all crackheads though now.
I spent the
word?
night there
How was
before it
it?
got closed down.
Yeah.
Crackhead Central.
So
Hey.
it's a trip because there's
We'll get
certain
some- we'll get some more
rooms
beers.
that don't have a bathroom, so you have to share it. You have to share the hallway bathroom, and that's how
The
people
communals,
interact
yeah.
with you. So I feel like that's
Where's
how a
my
lot
$40?
of people got murdered. But I ended up getting a room with a bathroom of my own. They charge you extra for it, but it was a trip.
How much is it to stay there? Well,
has-
well, at that moment when you were there.
There wasn't that many people. It was super cheap. That's why I stayed there. I didn't even know that it was like famous. I just saw it on hotels.com.
And you just what the fuck?
Like it's a famous hotel.
What?
It's known for because the girl that got found in the water tank too, A lot of people died there. People committed suicide.
But even I think
Damn.
before then was like everybody that played blues used to stay in that hotel, musicians and shit.
yeah, it was musicians and like other drug dealers. People would rent there. They would rent some rooms for like a month. It was the cheapest hotel in downtown.
I want to stay in that motherfucker. But it's like Crackhead Central now. Like you
Yeah,
fall
it
asleep on a
is.
bed, you're gonna get a
But
needle in you.
I'm not gonna front. When I was there, like it was weird, but the lobby was fucking beautiful.
Cause it's old school, huh? Like vintage.
Yeah, it looked
Oh.
like, you know, in Titanic, like the inside of
Yeah,
it looked.
like the main
It gave me
part,
that vibe, and
Like a chandelier.
yeah, and once you get in the elevator and go up, it's like disgusting. But the lobby is beautiful. It's fucking nice.
So when you fell asleep there, like how did it feel regular or
Yeah, I mean, I was drunk, so I knocked the fuck out.
she don't give a fuck? You see,
Yeah.
no respect
Like,
for the no respect for
I'm
the dead.
telling you, I didn't know what it was. I was just like, it's a cheap hotel. Fuck it. I wanted to like have a staycation to myself, and I was there by myself. I was there for like 2 or 3 days.
And how was it? Like, what do you think about it when you found out like the backstory on
When
the
I
hotel?
found out about it, I was like, fuck.
I'm stupid. Like,
I was like, holy
I'm fucking
shit.
up.
Like the girl died in the water tank.
That
I
shit
showered
stressed me
there
out.
too.
yeah.
I showered in there and everything.
No, but the fact that people were still drinking water. from
Yeah.
there, like, and there's like, oh, it tastes weird. Like it's blood.
Oh my god!
Like it's,
I was just
it's
reading
the
that.
decomposition of
Rotten
the body
flesh.
that people are drinking. But even that whole situation with Lisa Lam, that's her name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The whole thing is just a fucking trip.
they're saying that she had bipolar 1 disorder. So
But
it has
still,
like
to get into a tank that's closed and to lock it after you're inside is. Like,
Yeah, you
how do
can't
even
be
do
that manic.
yeah. I don't know.
Like, how does it even happen?
What I'm getting at is we're gonna start turning this into a ghost hunting team. That's what I'm
Nah.
getting at. That's what I walked into, Rick.
I've been
Nah.
talking to people
Nah.
for years to do this, but no one ever wants to do it.
Y'all, so
Now is the
you've been talking to
fucking
some
time.
squares, bro.
I've been waiting for
I'm a
this shit.
square, straight
You're a
up.
square?
Square, rectangle, all of that.
All-
All kinds of squares.
She
right?
said-
Yep.
But you play the Ouija board.
Yeah, but like,
It's different though.
yeah.
Oh,
I have
it's
more
the
control
same
over
but
that.
different.
I have more
Bye.
control over that because I can easily be like, bye, and then just.
But I heard it's worse if you break the communication just like that. If you like, there's a
have to say
proper
bye.
Well,
way
for
for
me,
you.
when I did it, like apparently we were talking to one of the girls' mom. So like, we were playing with Mr. Hayes. At
She's
Crenshaw.
straight dropping names. That's
Yeah,
cold.
I'm sorry. But if
I
you
don't
know
know the
him, he's a
motherfucker.
shit.
Y'all
He
be
already got
snitching on your
fired from the
damn
school
selves out here.
anyways.
Yo,
He
Eric,
got
Jeez.
fired from there. So
Did he?
yeah.
Oh, why?
I mean, he was a little
was-
problematic.
I heard he was chill,
He was a really good teacher, but a lot of kids were
free spirited. He was
Yeah.
free spirited.
Yeah, and a
oh,
lot of kids
no,
would
he was
snitch
going
on
up to the
him.
kids like,
Oh,
how you doing,
fucking
son?
Come on, he played the Ouija board with his students, and that's
back
just
rub.
one thing.
He was loose. Yeah, he was loose.
Nah, but
Zesty.
he told us on Halloween.
No work ethic.
He let us know before lunch that he was gonna have the game during lunch, and if we wanted to stay, we could, but we weren't forced to. And I stayed, and a couple other people stayed, and one of the girls, like, I don't remember what we were asking, but we somehow ended up figuring out that it was her mom that died. And she asked her a question like, how many years were you in jail when you were alive? And she answered it with like 11 years or something like that. And then the girl just broke down. And she started like crying, and she's like, oh my God, Mom, I miss you and I love you and shit like that. And like, we were just asking yes and no questions. It was weird. It was moving.
That's what I'm saying. If you down to do that, what's the difference?
Because that shit, Ouija board's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, that's kind
Because
of
a lot
crazy.
of times, like, you're looking to talk to somebody, and there's
and you don't even
somebody
know
else
what the fuck it
pretending to
is.
be
Yeah,
that
it might
person.
not even be her mom.
That's what I'm
but
saying. Have you seen the movie Ouija? On I think it was on Netflix actually.
Nah, I don't
came
watch
out in
scary movies.
You're fucking
I'm telling you, I don't
square,
want-
bro.
I watch
There's
Texas
one thing I do
Chainsaw.
want to do. I want to go to an Indian reservation
Oh
and
hell
camp
no.
out.
Poltergeist.
Because I have a fascination with skinwalkers.
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a fascination with fucking
Game of Thrones
skinwalkers.
got me hooked on that.
And
That's
Wendigos.
crazy. Wendigos.
And for the
okay.
chat that doesn't know
What are
what skinwalkers
Wendigos?
are or Wendigos, they're former shaman who turned to cannibalism.
Mm-hmm.
That they became basically witch doctors.
They're like shapeshifters,
became
right?
shapeshifters.
Yeah.
So they'll eat animals to an extent, dress in their fur and their skeletons to pretend to attract other people.
There's a lot
Even
of videos.
they've killed, or there's cases where they kill people and pretend to be those people. I've heard stories of that shit.
Yeah, I've
And
heard
when
of
they
that shit,
talk,
like-
it sounds like it doesn't even
like if they
sound like the
yell.
animal or the person. It's like static, and it sounds like a parrot when they're talking. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. But it sounds to an extent like the person that went missing.
Yeah,
or
I've heard of
animal
that,
went
like-
missing.
or like a random person like scream, and it's like the voice of someone you
Yeah.
know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Well, you're not supposed to say their name.
You're not supposed to mention them at all, or whistle at all at night. Because
I
they'll
love when they
come
say my
towards you.
name.
Even, have you guys heard about the Appalachian Mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I want to go
I
there
wanna
so
go there.
bad.
That's where like they're
Rent out
inbred
a
and shit though.
cabin.
No?
It's where all the rednecks like.
Yeah, the straight
Yeah,
inbred.
But it's like
Have you heard of
everyone
the
goes out at night. As soon
hillbillies.
as the stars start going, everybody goes inside their house.
where the have you heard of the fucking the Whitaker family? It's like the most
Yeah, I've heard.
inbred family in
Yeah.
there. That's nuts.
Oh,
The dudes don't
wait,
even
yeah.
speak. They just like make
They
noises
mumble,
and
yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, because they're
They're inbred.
Yeah, that shit's a trip.
Well, if we do go through with this, which I hope we do, we have to hit the Appalachian Mountains
Yeah, I've always wanted to get an Airbnb there, but there
I'm
isn't.
gonna go strapped up
because
though.
what's a fucking gun gonna do against some fucking shit?
You
that's
never
paranormal?
know, bro.
You
it
gotta
makes
be
me
careful
feel
though.
better.
The white people there
Hey.
are crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
fuck all
some
that.
people take
They're
a
racist.
cross. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a blicky. That's just how it
Yeah,
goes.
we gotta take the Glock.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta be strapped.
Some people take a cross. Some people take some holy water.
But I'm a personal type
taking
of
the
guy. I
strap.
prefer knives.
Some
Take some
iron.
guard
So I'll
Okay.
go up to motherfuckers, put my mouth over their mouth, and just.
Oh, okay, that's nuts. See, no, I like hitting them from a distance. I got good aim. You know what I mean?
You gotta get close and personal.
Okay.
Let them know who the fuck is the boss.
This man is a demon.
Beta.
Beta. That's beta. He just called me a beta. Beta male.
Put the sound. No, but
Nah.
for sure Appalachian Mountains, because I've been hearing stories about those fucking mountains. In the
Really?
middle of fucking nowhere, in the middle of
Mhm.
the fucking forest, you can't whistle. You gotta close your curtains at night, because
Really?
like you got it's a whole
What like
bunch of
like
shit.
what is it though? Like what's the shit that goes down?
It's old Native American ground, so it's like it's fair ground basically. You
Mhm.
never know what the fuck you're gonna get in there. People seeing Bigfoot, alien, like there's a whole bunch of paranormal shit just go there. There
Mm.
at Skinwalker Ranch, I also want to go to.
I've heard about. Didn't they have a documentary on
Yeah,
Netflix
there's
too?
documentaries. There's a movie.
Okay.
Like
That's
it's
kinda
closed
crazy,
off by
bro.
the government,
Yeah.
which there's gotta be
There's
some
some
shit
shit in
going on
there,
in those fucking fields.
I'm down to go to Skinwalker Ranch. Like I said, I gotta go. I gotta go strapped up. Gotta have the blicky
No,
on
but
me.
we
We
gotta
got
talk about
Maryland.
this.
We
Like,
got Marilyn in the chat.
Everybody who's willing to go.
She was asking, how about cemeteries at night?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I like going to cemeteries.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
This
I,
woman
how
is.
is it like?
well,
Make it
I
make
feel like
sense.
it would be heavy just being there at
The
night,
math
just
ain't
walking around.
math.
Make it
Which
make
is
sense.
not really. Well, when I
hate
don't know. I
women.
see the cemetery as a peaceful place, so like I don't get no bad vibes when I go.
A cemetery is a peaceful place.
Well,
Yeah, everybody's dead.
A lot of people would consider it.
What it is
I
Like
Right.
I know I
quiet.
would too.
I like to. My best friend is buried in the Inglewood
Oh,
Cemetery.
okay,
So when I go, like,
that makes sense.
yeah,
visit.
the walls are so like surrounded that you don't even hear the outside traffic. It's like
Yeah.
being at a peaceful park or something.
It's just dead, basically.
It's really quiet.
No
I
pun
go there and
intended.
lay down. I lay down and I set up like a picnic sometimes, and I just be chilling.
Okay. I just don't understand how Marie doesn't want to do all this crazy shit, but she's willing to do all this other crazy shit.
I
I'm
have
signing you
control
up
over
though.
that.
I don't care. I'm
have
signing you up. If
control
we go
over
do
that.
some
It's
shit,
like she's
you're
being
going.
picky about it. Like
Yeah,
she'll hit
that's
the
what I'm saying, like,
Appalachian Mountains.
So
and
I
skip,
won't
like,
do
all this shit, but she won't
this,
do
but
that.
I'm
The
gonna do that.
Appalachian
You know what I mean?
Mountains, that's different. I want to go because like
She wants to go meet the Whitakers.
I want to.
you
Yeah,
seen those
I want
there?
to see.
Nah.
Look 'em up for the chat,
I
look
want
'em
to
up for
see
the
what
chat.
that shit's about. I've
Look
seen
up the
documentaries
Whitaker
on that
family.
shit.
From the Appalachian Mountains. They're like, that's them right there.
They
Bro,
were
that's the
in
Hills
a
Have
YouTube
Eyes.
interview.
Don't
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Hills Have
My
Eyes,
bad.
or-
You know what? I'm
that,
not gonna
bro?
show him now.
Or even the
My
Chainsaw
bad.
Massacre 2 was almost like that too, like inbreds and shit.
Oh yeah, basically. But yeah, that's basically like what those are the Whitakers.
They're
Yeah.
like generations of.
It's literally
inbred.
generations and generations of inbreeding.
What's
That's
the
crazy.
chat saying though? Like, I want to know.
I wonder if the chat would be down to join us.
Anybody from the chat? Fuzi, I said the Fuzi one. Fuzi, cool.
Yeah.
I fuck with Fuzi heavy.
I didn't meet him. I had COVID.
Saray says the Thornwood Castle.
Have you seen that one?
Where's
Nah.
that?
What's the
You
hell
never
is
seen the movie
that?
Rose Red?
What's
I've
that?
never heard of it.
You never heard of Rose Red? You guys are canceled,
I don't know what the hell.
I've
You
never
know
heard
what
of
that
it.
is?
I've never heard of it.
bro. It's like this like famous like it's like a house, like a mansion kind of thing, where a lot of people would die building the house or remodeling it, and they say it's like the most haunted like mansion there is.
Where's this
Where
located?
is it?
I don't know. Look it up real quick, Eric. But it's called the actual play. The movie's called Rose Red.
Oh, there's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie based
Lakewood,
off.
Oh,
Washington.
it's a castle.
Where?
Lakewood, Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Yeah, it's-
I want to go to Washington one day.
Yeah,
They
I
have-
wanna
it's beau-
go.
The nature over there is beautiful.
Yeah, I want to photograph it.
the weather's like always fucking like gloomy
Rainy,
and shit. Huh?
yeah.
I love it.
love
Yeah.
that shit.
But yeah, it's called. The movie is Rose Red. It's actually really good.
Would you be
Okay,
willing
we
to go
got
there?
we got two
Huh?
people.
Rose, would
My
you be
bad.
willing to go there?
Thornwood Castle.
I mean, I won't spend the night, but I'll go.
That's the whole point. Everybody's gonna spend the night.
I ain't spending the night. Nah.
I'm gonna camp out in the car.
I'm a chill in the car.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
a
stay
cry in the
when
car.
I was little, I was terrified of the dark.
Really?
I
could
ever
see it.
since I could remember, I was scared of the dark because I would wake up screaming at night a lot. I always had nightmares when I was really little.
Mm.
What were you gonna say, Eric? There's two what?
Yeah, J-Lo's. Okay. You asked if anybody's down. We got Jake. He said, say less. I'm there.
Mm.
And then we
Fuck
got
with Jake.
Marilyn. I'm down.
That's 4. 5 including Maria, and 6 with
I'm not
Eric for the
sleeping there,
camera
though.
guy.
Alright, chilling, bro.
What about Rose? Would you think Rose would be down for it?
Rose would be down. Rose,
There
would-
you go.
Rose
There's-
would be down.
There's a
That's
black
So,
guy.
he's a substitute black guy.
There you go.
Know what I mean?
The first to die.
Yo,
Somebody had to say it.
So that's the
typical
first to
horror
die.
movie logic, bro.
The light skin one's gonna be the one to survive. Whoever's the light, so it'll be you.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know you don't work.
See,
You too
yeah.
light skin. I know you don't be out there fucking working. You light skin as
That's
fuck.
crazy. You
I know
believe
you
this
need to
shit?
get in the sun.
No, shut up, Maria. I can't stand her.
So Rose will be
It's
first.
the colonizer
That'll
in
be
you.
Maria. Then it'll be
It's
me.
the what?
It's the colonizer in you.
Nah,
Yeah.
me and the son don't we don't get along.
It's that gallego in you, bro. It's that
yeah,
gallego.
crazy.
A person of color can never say that them and the sun don't get along.
I'm not a person of color.
When you run, do
technically.
you turn red?
Huh?
When you run, do you turn red or do you need?
No.
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 So you just like fair skin. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna be this. All right, you'll survive.
No, so the reason why I don't like going out in the sun is because I don't get tan. I just get burnt. So it's not
Colonizer.
Co-
Yeah.
Colonizer.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just
Colonizer.
I don't like
How
The
dare you
Spaniard.
compare your?
I don't like
How
dealing with
dare you compare?
sunburns.
How dare you compare your plight against ours?
This
Our,
man-
us brothers and sisters out here.
This man is wild.
You white skinned devil.
Oh,
What's that shit? Cat Williams. You're not light skinned. You're rice skinned for the
rice
from the
skin?
mountains of Caucasus.
Yeah, that's right.
Nah, bro. I just can't get along with the sun, bro.
You'll
I don't like
survive,
dealing
bro.
with tans.
So Rose will be first. If Eric doesn't come out of the car, no. If Eric's dark skinned, then Rose. So Eric will go first. Don't be Rose.
Yes. This
Then
is why I
Maria.
can't go,
Then it'll
bro.
be me.
I'm glad you
You'll
understand.
survive, crying like.
I love
End
that
credit
I'm
scenes
not
and
these guys,
white.
these guys was the best homies I ever met.
The chat's going crazy.
what
The
they
story
say.
will move on. I will live
What they s-
vicariously through my fallen teammates.
Exactly.
What they saying?
Saray says, down, but I need some holy water.
No, we going raw.
that gonna be?
Ain't- we going raw. Ain't no holy water out here.
Man said
We
we going
going
raw.
raw.
No
Fresh out.
Vaseline.
Like our ancestors did back then. We going raw to this shit.
And then Fuzi says, those the blue people?
Those the blue people?
Jake, I mean, we seen Jake. He says, even I tan, and I'm white as hell.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
surviving
bro.
too. The two white guys survived. The two light skinned brothers survived.
Right skin.
The right skinned brothers.
Nah, Y'all some assholes.
No melanin at all.
No melanin. Nah, I just like I said, I can't.
Like you.
Don't you second that, Maria? Don't let this misbehavior.
Man,
Don't,
I'm
don't
speak
let
your
telling
this
you
mind.
though.
Speak your
I'm just
mind.
glad I'm not white.
Damn.
That's good. You glow in the night, bro. You gotta
Every
cover
time
yourself
I
at night so you
eat
won't wake up
Mexican
anybody
food
else.
or I'm
You're a
out at the
nightlight.
beach, I'm like, damn.
You are a
I'm glad I'm
nightlight.
You're,
brown.
you're a natural nightlight.
Yeah, you are a nightlight, bro.
You hold a lot of light in you.
You are a daytime walker. That's what you are.
crazy.
You are a daytime walker, bro.
Nah, I will tell you, I am a vampire. I don't like going out in the sun.
Fuzi says he's down to go. Damn, you guys are mobbing up.
Fuzi's gonna go before
deep.
me. Fuzi's darker than me, so he's gonna go before me. So I'll basically be the one that's gonna die to make sure you and Jack survive.
Survive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo.
I like how Juan just straight like lined us up in the order of events of who's gonna die first.
Darkest goes first.
Yeah,
That's
Dark always
crazy.
goes
Can't be
first.
there, bro.
Because you try to fight it. You try to fight them first.
Yeah.
And then Maria's gonna go because she don't know what the fuck going on. She's like, oh, I'm safe here in this fucking van.
I'm
No,
safe.
you ain't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay safe.
Then I'm gonna go because of like, at least two of us could survive. You and Jack, I'm throwing out the way and I'm taking it for the team.
Me and Jake are gonna be the only ones like. That's
You're
what's
gonna
up.
drive
That's
off
what's
in the
up,
van
dog.
with
We
some
live on to tell
fucking,
the tale.
there's fucking Metallica playing in the background as you drive away.
Some straight master of puppets in the
Yeah.
background and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's
then,
hard.
then it turns to 10 years later. You both have kids, families.
The second
Oh,
movie.
And then you're like,
picture-
oh,
the first
mysterious
picture
murder,
that we
5
took-
bodies found at Thornwood Bush. You're like, oh, I need to go back now.
The
Crazy.
fucking picture of our first fucking ghost adventure is gonna be sitting on my fucking coffee table.
You became so addicted to it that you became divorced. Your kids don't talk to you. You have like a whole wall in your bed, like a whole room in your house.
Trying to
Hey,
figure
bro.
it
A
out.
map.
This man should write books, low key. This man is wild.
Like you have all this shit on the wall, like a whole map.
Nah,
of
but
victims. all
we
that
should be
bullshit.
we should actually do some shit like that.
Nah,
you know,
but
just
I'm-
like a
I'm-
little
I'm
go
for
like
real,
on a
for
little
real
trip.
down.
You know
I'm
what I
for real,
mean?
for real down.
Little ghost hunting trip,
We
just
could
for
do these
shits
trips
and
all- We
gigs.
could do these trips all the time. You know what
I'm
saying?
down. I'm
Every
too
time
down.
somewhere new.
We got at least 4 or 5 viewers in the chat that are down too.
Yeah, you guys are finna jump.
Everybody in the chat,
We
if you follow Game Podcast on Instagram, we gotta do a whole group chat. So they gotta hit up Game Podcast on Instagram. Say you're one of the ones that are down, and then from there we'll start another group chat,
and we mobbing.
and we'll mob this. We're gonna tear this bitch up. You feel me? But we gotta come to a consensus of where we're gonna go from first to last, from least haunted to most haunted, and we gotta agree on this shit. We gotta hit all these motherfucking bullets. We gotta hit all these points.
We'll go live in the middle of the mix. Like what's his name? Like Sarai said in the chat, we're going to like the Blair Witch Project. Hey, play the breathing sounds again. You're gonna see the camera just going crazy. Just I don't know why I got here, guys. Why the fuck did Eric let me come out here? You know what I mean? Just
I told you no.
the rational black guy says stay home. You know what
But
I mean?
hey,
Do it, bloodbath.
But you and Rose gotta pull up with the varsity jacket. So every horror movie I've ever seen with black people, they play on the football
Straight
team. They're
fucking jock
they're
straps.
future D1 prospects. Y'all gotta come with the varsity, with the chucks, and the weather blue jeans,
and the jock
That's the
straps.
and the jog
The
straps.
jock straps.
Nah, I
Can't forget
mean-
those.
Hey, Eric. So, yeah, we're going to come to the conclusion that we're going to actually start a little ghost hunting channel. You know what I mean? Later on, in
Ghostbusters.
like, that's for future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's hit them with what we were planning on giving. Let's do the giveaway for them right quick.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Forgot about
Say
that.
less.
We actually we got 10 people in here. We got 10 people in the giveaway. We're picking 3. You guys are going to get some merch. You know what I mean? We're doing it right now on live. And
Y'all see that? Y'all see the names?
yeah, if you guys can see the names, these are most of them. Well, they all entered the giveaways, so we're just gonna we got 10 of them. I'm gonna generate it. It's random. It's on the website. We're doing it live. That way, you guys don't be like, "Oh, y'all motherfuckers cheated on me and shit." Nah, we ain't do that shit.
Who named themselves Lovely Hobo?
She must have. That person must be a lovely hobo.
No, you gotta take her out. She ain't gonna win shit in this motherfucker. Hell
Say it
no.
again.
She ain't gonna win shit.
She's
Lovely
one of our
Hobo.
she's
Ain't
one
nothing
of our
lovely about
supporters,
you.
bro.
That's a negative
Be
energy.
standing out
if I
in the
ever seen-
McDonald's drive-thru talking about let me get $1.
with a game podcast hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Just straight.
Game podcast hoodie, for the win.
You know what I mean?
Spin that motherfucker.
All right, guys. Peep game, peep game. I'm gonna click the spin.
All right, let's do the
3,
first
2,
one. All right, let's do the first one.
How many we giving
We're
away?
doing 3.
We're giving away 3.
We're doing 3. Who's that first one?
Lovely hobo.
You
Hey,
see,
the
dog?
same person
You
who
see,
needs one.
dog?
The same person who needs one.
Boom! There you go.
Fuck welfare, baby. We got you.
All right, Eric, write that one down. There. Write that one down.
Okay.
So
All
we
right,
got
give me a second,
Lovely
guys.
Hobo for the first one. Congratulations, Lovely Hobo.
Congratulations, Lovely Hobo.
You're gonna get some gear.
You gonna get something.
Bam!
All right.
All right, let's do the next one. Let's do the
We
next
got
one.
2 more. 2 more.
All right. Let me.
Did you remove
her.
the name?
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the name right now.
All right,
Boom.
let's go. Let's run it again. Let's run it again. Let's run it again.
All right. Here we go.
Uh oh. Who's that?
Hey. Okay. One love.
Oh shit. Okay.
One Love
Cool.
Carranza.
There you go. One Love's gonna get one too.
Ora.
Bam. We're gonna post those later on our Instagram story, the winners, and then we're gonna line up how we're gonna deliver and all this shit. And I mean,
Yup.
all right, let's go. One more.
Let me take her off. Let's see. One love.
Bam. All right. The suspense is killing me.
Oh fuck, close.
Wera Scott.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So we got those 3 already. We got the 3 giveaways. It was who? Lovely Hobo.
Lovely hobo. One love Carranza.
Man, J-Lo. This man Juan is wild.
And then we got Wera Skal.
Everybody get
Okay.
I don't give a fuck who it
Cool.
is.
That was it. That was these 3 giveaway winners. You know what I mean? We're gonna post them in the chat, or actually, we can post them in the chat. We'll actually post them on the Instagram story later. We're gonna go through the details with them. And like I said, guys, we're gonna be doing giveaways every so often. You know, when we hit certain milestones and shit like that, we want to give back to you guys, keep you guys fresh, keep you guys on that game. Know what I mean?
Trying to keep y'all fresh. You feel me? Like
Yes.
I know y'all out there just like like hobos. No offense, but
To the lovely.
trying to give you some drip.
You said no offense to the lovely.
I know you ain't got no blanket, but you got a hood, you got a sweater now.
You're gonna have a sweater on
You
your
don't- you don't
back.
feel cold at night now.
Bam. So Eric's posting the winners right now. So I guess we're gonna have to do some ghost hunting stuff coming soon. All right. You want to say bye, Maria? You
Food
wanna?
comes first. Go ahead and say bye.
Deuce.
She don't give a fuck about
She
y'all. It's all good because I don't either.
Damn. Now we're actually gonna have Maria film her food. She actually just said bye, but we're gonna have her coming up in one of the next, couple episodes. She's actually was sitting out due to some
Personal issues.
COVID,
Hey yo.
bruh.
Oh, we got quarantine now.
Man.
How long ago? If it's less than 2 weeks, I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna come after you. Oh no.
This man said, if it's less than 2 weeks, I swear to God. It was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm negative. Hell yeah, I'm negative. If not, we can be.
You ain't got the vaccine?
I do have a vaccine.
No, I'm talking to Juan. You ain't got the vaccine?
Hell no.
Ah,
Never
this
happened.
man.
Oh shit, you're lucky.
You gotta be
Oh,
part of
good.
the sheep.
Knock on this fake ass wood. Have not been sick at all. I got good genes.
That's good, dog.
Good genes right here.
That's good.
It's all the alcohol in my body.
That's probably what it is. It's the alcohol that's acting like a natural sanitizer. You know what I
Blame
mean?
it on the alcohol.
Mhm.
Jake says, "Damn, we all got it now."
Who's that there?
That man is wild, Jake.
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 You guys have officially been contaminated
Yeah.
by the Ronas.
Yeah.
Brought to you by yours truly.
Film over food. Straight
Accessories
name
sold
dropping
separately.
this shit. Nah, but yeah, dude, it was a great episode. We're actually gonna have another part 2. You know what I'm saying? When we got Rose back in here, you actually had to bounce due to some family reasons. But yeah, my little sister got some crazy shit. Her shit's kind of wild.
we go.
And yeah, we're gonna do
Man,
part 2.
Rose had
dog.
to come jack off. He had to go jack off.
Yeah,
bro.
he
That
had-
motherfucker-
He was talking
He
about
had
that
family
Tumblr.
issues with his kids.
He was talking
Which
about
is
that
up to-
Tumblr shit, so it kind of
Oh yeah, he had to go off.
It might
Yeah.
have
Well,
The quota,
zesty.
bro. The quota.
He's
Yeah.
zesty, bro.
The
He's
quota, he
zesty.
said. But you guys keep in touch. I'm starting an OnlyFans. In case you guys are curious.
Whitetoes@gmail.com.
White toes at Gmail.
Colonizer@gmail.com.
Charlie, this man is wild.
Zesty colonizer.
Zesty colonizer.
Zesty colonizer. And the buddy Ebony Queen.
Oh yeah, Ebony Queen Rose.
Oh,
69
Rose.
at hotmail.com.
That's crazy. Yeah, now we're gonna do a part 2. Thank you guys for tapping in. If you guys do have some ghost stories, go ahead and drop them in the comments of the video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit us up on Instagram. That's the best way you can get us at. You know what I'm saying? We try to get on there as constantly as we can. You know, some of us got lives and shit. You know, we got work day jobs and all this bullshit. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got 9 to 5s.
Yeah, but that's actually the best, fast, easiest way to get to us. You know what I'm saying? Any comments you guys might have, any questions you guys might have, you know, any suggestions you guys might have, or even want to come on the podcast. That's the best way to get to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Instagram is the way to go, guys.
It is the move.
So yeah, I put it in our description. I put a link in there, so it's easy to find us. We had Juan, we had Rose earlier here.
This man
And we
forgot
had-
his alias
was
already.
like, oh, shit.
Juanito.
Juan. And I was
Juan
like,
Pablo Camane.
exactly, and we had film over food. So yeah, man, tap in with us if you want to come out. Hit us up on Instagram.
Straight up, they have me on. You want to be on here with the static screen? They're going to do it for you, too.
You know what I mean?
They'll look out for you.
Yeah, we'll blur you out. Don't trip. No names
On
drop.
that
If you want to
gangland
come out
shit.
here saying your crazy ass story, don't trip. I don't got shit to hide. I'll say them out in the open. If you on one of those censored shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We take it all. Pause. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo.
He said, hey, yo. Nah, but on some real shit. If you guys ever want to come on the podcast, we're willing. We're open to anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're just here for the good time. You know what I'm saying? We
Just
want
keep
to
it
have some good
respectful.
laughs. Keep it real. You know, keep it respectful. We like to respect each other. We joke around. We shoot the shit. But at the same time, we try to keep it as respectful as possible. And, yeah, you never know. You might be on the next episode. Thank
Hell
you,
yeah,
Drake.
and that's the end of the episode, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tapping in. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, go ahead and like,
Yeah,
subscribe,
yeah.
comment, and follow us on Instagram. Love you guys. Lates.
Lates.